Why, hello, you love little peppercorns. My name's Noa Lee, and welcome to another retro game hopping afternoon. How y'all doing today? Did you have a pretty good week? I'm gonna hop into some Ristar here in a second. We might actually finish it this time. That's kind of been my go-to game the last few weeks while people are showing up to the chat and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna do all of that stuff. I'm gonna hop on over here, turn on some Ristar on the wonderful old Steam Deck. And we'll play away. I think we're on the last level. I think last week I had to stop early because I had technical difficulties with the Steam Deck and I lost control of the game. So we didn't technically beat the penultimate level, but close enough. We're gonna get past it. We're gonna do it. It'll be fine. What's up, Live Coil? Yo, how you doing? Did you have a good week, my dude? I had a pretty good week. I got a lot of stuff done on various projects that I've been working on. Busy as hell week, as usual, but a good week, so can't complain. I'm gonna type in your password here, which is wonderful. I love you. I love, because this is a stream of love, baby. I'm gonna get real deep out there. After some more people show up, I believe Final Fantasy IV is where we were going to jump to last week. So we're going to start with that after we get some more people into chat. Which I'm excited about, because I haven't actually played... Oh, the audio's messing up. That's fun. Yeah, your week was all right. You ever heard of Delta 8? Like the CBD Delta 8? I've heard of that, and Delta 9. Is this a game you're talking about? I've heard of various things called Delta 8, but I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Play with me? I'm excited about checking out the Super Nintendo version of Final Fantasy IV because I've never played it before. Did we leave off on? Yeah, because this is... No, we're on 6-2. Right? Yes, this is where we left off, basically, last week. Hey, what's up, Tanish? We always start in streams with Ristar now? Yeah. Well, probably not next week, because I'm probably going to beat Ristar now. So, I don't know, I've been kind of turning on just, like, whatever I feel like playing the last couple weeks, just while people show up in the chat. Been kind of nice. It's like we start the stream with my pick. And then we move on to y'all's picks. And it's been working out well that way. Well, let's just say it's been fun times. But yeah, I'm also excited to see some Final Fantasy IV. We were talking about the same thing, apparently. Good for you. Fun times to be had. I used to hate this level when I was younger, but I don't know, it's kind of grown on me over the years. It's just got like a nice visual presentation. Kind of mixes up the formula a little bit before the final level and the final boss. Is pretty good. The music is, I mean, the music in the whole game is amazing, but this track is like really good too. Only thing I don't like about this level, and I'll point it out when we get there, is there's this one, like, mini-boss. Hey, there he is. This guy. I can never seem to, like, figure out, like, the actual, like, spot you hit him, because the idea is you hit him and knock him back, and you have to hit him just right for him to, like, get knocked back, or the timing. I don't know. It always just seems really random to me, and I've never figured it out, like, what it is that makes him go back and makes me just bounce off of him sometimes. Doesn't seem to make a difference where I hit him. And all the, like, several dozen times I've played through this game, I've never been able to figure out exactly what's up with that. It's not really a big deal because you can just keep hitting him, but yeah. Also been watching more anime this week. Been wanting to rewatch Evangelion, so everything's fresh in my mind for the last Rebuild movie. I am not an Evangelion fan. I have heard the various Evangelion things that aren't the original show are better. than the original show, but I don't know. The only thing I like about the show, and I think everybody agrees on this, is the theme song, or the opening theme. It's such a fucking banger. But I watched Evangelion when it was on Adult Swim back when I was in, like, middle school or high school, somewhere in there. And, I always like this spot, because you have to, like, pull the background scenery away to find the gem. And I'm not pulling it all the way. There we go. And it's different every time. But yeah, I watched through the original Evangelion, like, in middle or high school, I forget which, and I was drawn by how awesome the frickin' opening theme song was, and I'm like, man, this show looks fucking awesome, and then it was okay, and I just didn't care for it, and then the ending is the ending universally hated? I feel like even Evangelion fans hate the beginning of, like, the original series. Maybe. I know it has its fans, but it's not for me. After finishing Evangelion for the first time, it completely broke me in so many ways. In a good way, like, broke you in the fact that you had, like, a strong emotional reaction to it, or broke you in the fact that it's not very good, because that's kind of what happened to me when I watched it for the first time. Uh-oh. I got my timing off on that. Gonna have to be careful here. I'm almost dead. Gonna have to be careful here. I'm almost dead. Immediately dies. Yep, that's the way that always goes. Oh, right. Maybe I should, like, jump those. Yeah, there we go. That works out better. Up, up, up. In a good way. Well, that's good. I'm glad you like Evangelion. I mean, I think it's just one of those shows that I don't understand. Which doesn't... It seems like it would be my kind of show, because I'm a philosophy buff. And that show's, like, all about, like, philosophy. And I don't know, it's just such a weird... Maybe I should rewatch it. I haven't watched it since I was, like, 13, so... Nah, I was maybe a little older. I watched it since I was probably, like, 15 or 16, so... Maybe I just wasn't in the right place in my life to appreciate it. Who knows? Might have to give it another shot. But I have heard, like, a lot of the Evangelion movies, and did they ever do, like, a remake of the original series, or have they just done, like a bunch of movies and stuff like that? My dad showed it to me when I was, like, 10. I will say the four rebuild movies, okay, are more accessible and softer than the TV series. I kind of like how it falls apart at the end. I have heard a few people say that the way it falls apart at the end is, like, part of the charm. Maybe I just wasn't in the right mindset for it at the time. Who knows? I don't watch a lot of TV or anime these days, or anything, really. So, I'm waiting for... It might be done by now, but I was waiting for all of the... I think I mentioned this a few streams ago. All of Season 3 of Mob Psycho 100 to come out before I sat down and watched it. That and Pop Team Epic. Those are going to be my go-to. I never noticed that the... Hold on. No, I don't want to go that way. I never noticed the spikes are, like, rotating things. I always thought my brain always interpreted them as, like, they were flashing, like they were shiny. Weird. It's crazy how you can play something a million frickin' times and then notice small details like that. Get up here. Now, I want to go this way. Oh, there we go. Yeah, nice. So there's the TV show and End of Evangelion movie. That's what I'm familiar with. The 4 Rebuild movies are a remake of the series in condensed form. Maybe that's what I should watch. I should watch that. I haven't seen the 4th one yet, which came out earlier this year. Ah, all right. So is that the... Are there only going to be 4 Rebuild movies, or is there more coming out, or are there more coming out? Get the treasure. I don't know why I even bothered going to the bonus stage. I didn't do any of the other bonus stages, and this is like the hardest one in the game. Ah! Come on, there we go. Yeah, man. There we go. I like that they had the balls to actually, like, trust the player to use the grab mechanic to, like, pull themselves up like this. Ugh. Except this... God, this spot sucks. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Okay, well. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, no! This is so freaking hard. I'm imagining, like, a speedrunner, like, just, like, absolutely shaming me in this spot. Good thing this isn't part of the main game, so I don't really care. I've only gotten that a couple times. I kind of want to finish the 70s Japanese version of Spider-Man. That sounds fun. But I'm not sure I'm prepared for how wacky it gets. Or any, like, non-American Spider-Man thing. Or, I guess, Asian Spider-Man thing. Like, there's that one bootleg Spider-Man movie that came out of, like, Bangladesh, I want to say. I don't remember. Maybe it was Bali. I don't actually remember, but there's, like, a really crazy, like... bootleg Spider-Man from that part of the world that everybody says is like a so bad it's good movie. Uranium power. I always thought that was clever, like having the boss chuck stuff at you from, and you can only see it on the TVs. Just nice little things like that. Come on, can you actually hit him, Mr. Megamind? There we go. That's what I wanted. Thinking they, like, intended you to, like, actually dodge him, but it's always been easier for me to just, like, smash into him a bunch. And, like, use those iframes. And I think you do actually do damage to him when you do that, so. Charging up. Come on. Come on, hit the dude. There we go. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, give it another shot one day. I will, one day. Yeah, just the 4 rebuild movies. Okay, I could do that. That seems like less of a commitment because I could sit down and like watch a movie at a time, or maybe like set aside 4 evenings and watch them all back to back or something. I could see myself doing that over rewatching the original series. Start there, then watch the original TV show. I don't know. For sure, you got to be in the right mindset before you watch it. I think so. I only watched the original series, then End of Evangelion. I still liked it, but there's also the chronological order of watching the series. Yeah. Yeah, it might be because I wasn't into, like... I know Ava's, like, a little different from the quote-unquote giant robot anime, but it's close enough. I wasn't into, like, giant robot animes at the time either. Like, I guess I'm still not, Gurren Lagann being an obvious exception, but I'm definitely much more likely to sit down and watch a mech show nowadays than I was back then. It always just seems so silly to me. So apparently, complete tangent here, because the audio just cut out for the second time already. Apparently the new Steam Deck firmware kind of borked the audio in docked mode. I looked this up the other day to see if like if anyone else was having this issue with the Steam Deck while docked, and apparently like everybody is having like audio connection issues with the Steam Deck right now, and I'm like, oh well, at least it's not just me. So, but apparently most people didn't notice because I'm one of the weirdos that plays docked most of the time. Like, most people play completely handheld like they do the Switch. Which, like, what a different, I don't know. I just find it funny how stuff like that can go overlooked by the vast majority of people just because they don't use, like, a feature that something has. At least it's better than the Switch dock. I've had nothing but connection issues with the Switch dock, both the official one and the third-party one that I have. I'd rather have the audio crackle occasionally like it does on the Steam Deck than completely disconnect from my TV like the Switch does. And I think it's just certain TVs with the Switch, too. It seems like Vizio and Samsung, like, really struggle with the Switch dock, but, like, LG and other brands seem to be all right. Hey, we're at the final boss already. Nice. It's like we just started playing. I'm not big into giant mech anime either. Darling in the Fran X fell apart. I don't know what that is. What about other classics like Cowboy Bebop? Oh, I love Cowboy Bebop. That and Samurai Champloo and Space Dandy. All three of which are by Shinichiro Watanabe. I think that's his name. Great freaking anime, Cowboy Bebop. Which is funny because I don't know if you guys knew this. I just recently found this out, but Cowboy Bebop was like a major flop in Japan until it was like popular in the West. It wasn't until the dub came out that the series actually like gained some traction, and apparently Japanese fans consider the English dub the superior version too, which I find hilarious because that never happens. But yeah, Bebop's great. Oh, I should probably pay attention to the boss. Hey, what's up, Mr. Frog? How you doing? Hell yeah, Samurai Champloo greater than Cowboy Bebop. Ooh. I don't know if I go that far. I'd probably say that they're about the same in my mind. I think Champloo is more consistent from start to finish. Bebop kind of loses me towards like the, I don't know, beginning of the third act. It makes up for it in the end, but like the last, I don't know, 6 or 7 episodes, or last like 3 or 4 episodes before like the final arc of the story, it kind of always throws me off, and I don't get as much of a kick out of it as the rest of the series. But Champloo is like pretty consistently great from start to finish, so I could see how one would make that argument. And Space Dandy is an inconsistent mess in the best way. I'm okay with that. Because that's kind of the intent of the show, is just to be as inconsistent as possible. Come here. Come here. There we go. Oh. Oh, no. I thought you were going to put it over here. Shit. Oh, I am in the worst spot. I'm going to die. Come on. There we go. No. A-okay. Glad to hear, Mitch. I didn't grow up with Cowboy Bebop, so that's why it's not my fave. I don't like Ed, and I don't like the ending. SC. Yeah, Samurai Champloo is far more consistent. Yep. I mean, I can agree. I like Ed. Ed's fine. I feel like she's a bit of an overrated character, but I think she fits the universe just fine. And she doesn't, now that I think about it, it's kind of like you might be onto something, because it's kind of like the point when Ed shows up in the story that the series kind of tanks for me a little bit. I do really like the ending, though. So that kind of makes up for it for me. Ugh. I'm gonna focus up here a bit. Jeez Louise. No. There we go. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, we should be on Black Hole already. The Black Hole Sun. This is like some of the most epic final boss music, too. Ow. I am forgetting how I do that. Shit. Wait, I remember now. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, there we go. This might take me another try. We'll see. Damn it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna beat it. At least I don't have to, like, repeat the level over and over again. Do a certified Diet Coke moment here. All right. Come on. Doesn't help that my buttons are laid out differently than I'm expecting. Up. I should have adjusted the controls, but I didn't. So we're just gonna have to live with it. There we go. And I'm already half dead. Cool. Great. We're gonna do it. Come on. Come here. Just slow down. At least he doesn't actually take all that many hits. It's actually a pretty well-balanced fight. It's just kind of finicky towards the end. I fucked up. There is a glitch you can do if you grab him at the exact same time the things that hover around him spawn, then he like dashes around the room and shoots at you. And then you get your ass kicked. There we go. All right, do it. There we go. Damn it. Some bad bad RNG. Bad RNG. Ah, I like jumped there. Kind of scared me. Kind of spooked me a little. All right, we can do this. I'm sweating. Ah, I messed up. I fucked up. Black hole sun, won't you come? Thank you for getting my reference. Talking about these old animes reminds me that I will never get as many smooth cell animated shows because of the economic boom of the 90s Japan compared to JoJo than JoJo now. Oh, smooth cell animation. Yeah, that was like, animation back then was so different. Although the modern JoJo definitely looks better, in my opinion, but I see what you're getting at. There are fewer frames of animation for sure, but like compare modern anime to something like Akira. Oh, like Akira. Jesus, yeah. No doubt. Akira is gorgeous. Like, I greatly prefer the look of modern JoJo to old school JoJo OVAs, but there really isn't much like in the way of animation in that show. It's a lot of stylization, which I think is a good choice because it clearly doesn't have the highest budget for, like, you know, an anime, but they do so well with like the limited budget in that show. It looks so much better than like 90% of animes on the market, and I don't know, stylization goes a long way for me. But I definitely agree that, like, smooth, like, hand-drawn animation is... There's just something so appealing about that, but nobody does it anymore. And that's such a shame. Alright, I think I got it down now, finally. Is that the same sound effect from Sonic 3? Like when, oh, God. Bad RNG. Jesus. So bad. I think I gotta hit him like 2 more times. Hopefully a dude doesn't fall on my head. Alright, cool. There we go. Oh, I only had to hit him 1 more time. Nice. We beat the game. It was so quick. It's like we just started. Yeah, when you go supersonic. Thank you. That's what I was going to say. Thank you for finishing my thought, Mitch. I was actually thinking like when Metal Sonic goes supersonic when at the final boss with Metal Sonic at the end of Sonic 3 with Knuckles. Knuckles' playthrough. Cue that one person in the chat that swears it's not Metal Sonic, even though the manual says it, and I will die on this hill. That is Metal Sonic. He just looks different in Sonic 3. Hasta la vista, baby. It's like one of the first times we beat a game on stream, I think. Oh yeah, Sky Sanctuary. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. And we're going to switch up to some Final Fantasy IV here. Does anybody care if we skip the credits? Because I'm going to skip the credits. So, I think we've seen them before. Hopefully you have, because Ristar's a great game and you should play it. Alright, we're going to play Final Fantasy IV on the Super Nintendo. I forget who suggested this last week. Hopefully they're in the chat, because I want to play that. I also have Gex 3 on the list. I'm hoping Wakos shows up, because he's the one who suggested that and wanted to see it. Skip the credits, yes. There we go. Really? I always called him Mecha Sonic. Yeah, so I think this is like a point of confusion, because the US manual calls him Metal Sonic. I believe the European manual calls him Mecha Sonic. I'm not sure about the Japanese version, but then in certain other like official like Sonic documentation from the time, they refer to the final boss of Knuckles' story as Metal Sonic. So I can see why people would call him Mecha Sonic, because he doesn't look like Metal Sonic from Sonic CD. Metal Sonic has a very distinct look, and that ain't it. But I've always called him Metal Sonic, because that's what the manual says, at least in the US. So, what are we playing? Ah, yes, Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo. We are also playing Final Fantasy IV, which might be called 2. We'll see. Do we have Final Fantasy II? There we go. That's the wrong button. Final Fantasy II, also known as Final Fantasy IV. No, I didn't get Sega Saturn emulation working. I wanted to do that this week, but I just didn't have time. It was a really busy week. I do have a list for Crimson Death, or Death Crimson. I forget. I wrote it weird, so I can't tell if it's Crimson Death or Death Crimson that you suggested last week. We'll check that out. Hopefully I'll get Saturn emulation. I want to get Parasite Eve on here too, because that's been a request. I believe Live Coil wanted to see that, and a few other people. So yes. Yeah, Live Coil, you suggested it. Final Fantasy IV. I've had Final Fantasy on the brain for weeks now. I had a nice discussion with my friend Matt about Final Fantasy yesterday, because he plays Final Fantasy 14, which I'm not an MMO person, but he hasn't really played like the main series, and I haven't played the whole main series. Let's see, what Final Fantasy games have I played? I played through 1. I don't think I ever beat 1. I haven't played 2. I played part of 3. Played through 4 a couple times. Never the Super Nintendo version, though. So this will be fun. 5 I played a little bit of. 5's weird. 6 I haven't beaten, but I have played quite a bit of. Cecil, we're good to arrive. Good. 7, obviously. 8 I've played. 9 I've definitely played. 10, 10-2, and 12. And then part of 13, and then I pretty much stopped caring about Final Fantasy after 13. So I guess I played most of the series. That is our duty. Do we really have to keep doing this? Dun dun dun. Hey Noah, any thoughts on Sonic Frontiers? I still haven't played it. So there's my thought. I still haven't played it. I did finish Pokemon this week, a couple days ago. I think I'm going to do a video on it. I took some notes. I think I got enough notes. I think there's enough video, or enough meat on the bones for me to talk about. And yeah, but spoiler alert, overall, I really like the new Pokemon game. It's got some annoying crap in it, and it's clearly not finished, but overall, it was quite good. So I can't wait to coalesce my thoughts a little more and dive into that, and that's probably what I'm going to start working on tomorrow for my December video. So hopefully in the next week or two, I'll have a Pokemon video out. That's my plan. And then I might take the time to play Sonic Frontiers finally. We'll see. All right, take the crystal. You should have said it earlier. Dun dun. I really like the sprite work in this. I mean, it's so simple, but it's so effective at the same time. And the Super Nintendo blocky transitions are quite charming as well. We take pride in being members of the Red Wings. Looting is out of the question. Well, you've been doing it. Stop it. I always liked how, like, they just hit the ground running with how morally complex this game is, at least at the beginning. It gets pretty straightforward as the game goes on, but early on, take up fighting positions. Here we go. Was this the first active time battle game in the series? I think it was. Because before this, it was all turn-based combat, right? I want to say that's true. I quite like the active time battle system, personally. I know it's pretty old-fashioned these days, but I'm not actually playing. This is all cutscene, though. Natalie Chamberlain. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Noah, any thoughts on Sonic Frontiers? I still haven't played it. That's funny. I should probably play it because I keep getting asked what I think about it. I'm looking forward to it. That's my 100% thought on Sonic Frontiers. Is I'm looking forward to playing it, but I decided to buy Pokemon instead. So yeah. But now that I'm done with Pokemon and my finances have recouped a little bit from that purchase and a Steam Deck purchase, I could probably get Sonic Frontiers now. So maybe I'll do that this week. I'm gonna need a game to occupy my time with now that I'm done with Pokemon. So maybe I'll dive into it finally. Oh man, I just love how simple yet effective the graphics in this game are, and like, not to say like something like Final Fantasy VI is. I mean, that game looks gorgeous too, but it's clearly got more complex sprite work in it than this does. And that overall, it looks better by far, but there's something charming about like the simplistic sprite work in this game combined with the massive color palette at the Super Nintendo's disposal. This almost looks like a really high-colored NES game, really, which I kind of like. It's a unique look that you didn't see a lot back then. I beat 1 through 4, 6 and 9, played bits of 5, 7, and 10, assuming you played the right version. 2 is better than most people say. The DS has the best versions of 3 and 4. I have heard that. I've definitely heard the Game Boy Advance version of 2 is the best. Is that true? I think it is. Yeah, Final Fantasy 4 introduced the active time battle system. Thank you. I believe they used it until Final Fantasy X. Yes, I believe you're right. It's my favorite JRPG battle system. Yeah, probably mine too. I don't care for turn-based combat all that much. Pokemon's an obvious exception because it's so simple at whatever. But yeah. What a shame, because one of the musicians of Death Crimson said, and I quote, "The game is the game is fucking, but the music is amazing." That's great. Thank you for self-censoring yourself there so that comment would come through, Tanish. I know that you can't swear on YouTube chat. Oh, yeah. Final Fantasy IV started life as an NES entry. That makes sense. Okay. It was then moved over to the SNES, so small graphical evolution, but massive sound evolution. It's amazing how I had no clue that was a thing, and I caught on to like a similar vibe just by looking at it. That's incredible. That's really freaking cool that they did that. That probably pissed people off back in the day, honestly, but I think it looks cool. This feels like Genesis to me graphically. Yeah, I could see that. It's actually really sharp. I think it's because, like Live Coil was saying, I started life as an NES game. So it's got a lot of like really sharp pixels, which, you know, the Genesis is known for, because Super Nintendo usually uses a lot of like dithering and different processing on its sprite works. Oh, you're questioning the king. Don't do that, Cecil. Jeez. Must not care about Cecil all that much. You just questioned him slightly. Go and hunt the summoned monsters of Misty Valley and take the package to the village Mist. You may depart tomorrow morning. Kane. Is it just me, or does the story of this game get worse the farther you get into the game? Because the beginning is like really interesting, and the character, I guess, interactions are really interesting as well. I'm sorry, I'm skipping over all the text. You read it on your own time, but yeah. But I just remember this story like really engrossing me until like around the halfway point of the game, and then it just kind of got boring. I don't, story-wise, gameplay-wise, I think it gets better as it goes on, just because there's more stuff you can do, and I don't actually remember where to go or what to do, so I'm just going to go around and, you know, typical JRPG thing, go around and talk to everybody and stuff. Boop. Boop. Yep. And all that stuff. I could see how it started on as an NES game now. Didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Good factoid. The Black Mages class. I think I'm just going to go this way. I think, what's her name? Rosa? Is that her name? Cecil's love interest. I think she's going to grab me. I think I got to talk to her before I leave. I don't quite remember. It's been a long time since I played this game. Okay, I can't go that way. Salute! Feel something evil within this castle lately, don't you, sir? Yes. Yeah, the plot to Final Fantasy IV gets a little repetitive. The party repeatedly loses to Golbez, yep, until the one time they subtly win, but there's enough that happens each time that I think it works. Yeah, for example, Palom and Poram sacrificing themselves, Cid jumping from the airship, the revelation that Cecil and Golbez are brothers. Spoilers! But yes. It's too late. Better stay in, sir. Okay. I can't... It won't let me go back in the... Oh. I gotta hit the thing. Ah, I see now. Yeah, that's one minor complaint I have about this game. Is, I don't feel that the deaths and self-sacrificing moments of this game really hit as hard as they should. They just kind of seem to come out of nowhere. There's Rosa. Sometimes, and I don't know. I just remember not being as moved at the death of characters in this game as I was in, like, you know, 6 or 7, obviously, or 9, especially, like some of the side characters that die. I think a lot of it probably just had to do with, like, Square was still kind of figuring out this sort of thing. They hadn't quite gotten to the heights of, like, storytelling that they would get to, like, something on, like, 6. I probably should have listened to what she was saying, because she probably told me what to do and where to go. I don't know, we're going to wander around. It's fine. We got a black mage, a white mage, and a black mage locked up. You're that Dark Knight. Sure am. My name's Cecil, not Cecil, as some people call me. Ah, there's Cid. Speaking of Cid. Speaking of Cid, who just disappeared into the stairs. I really like how they animate the sprites in this. Anyone else find it strange that Square hasn't done a Final Fantasy collection for modern consoles yet? Because the games are on PC and phones. Yeah, That is really strange, right? And they always like, well, maybe not with the main series, but it seems like they kind of do the bare minimum with like getting like a PC or she changed the seats. Yes. Good night. Oh, yes. Got to go to bed. I don't know. I played the Steam version of Final Fantasy IX, and it was like really buggy. I don't know. It kind of just blew my mind how like buggy and slapdash the port for PC was. And I know there's a fan. It's either a mod or like a full fan like remake of Final Fantasy IX that's in the works, and it looks really awesome and much better than the standard Steam version of that game. But it just seems like the PC ports of the Final Fantasy games just kind of thrown on there, and Square doesn't seem to really care about all that much, which is probably because it's just easier to port to PC would be my guess, so they could just kind of throw it out. What's wrong? You're not quite yourself lately. Nothing. What's wrong? You went to bed without taking your armor off. Nothing. The deaths in Final Fantasy IV hit me hard as a kid, but I will say the eventual revelation that everyone except Tella actually survives kind of diminishes the state. Oh, yeah, that too. I want the Pixel Remaster Collection on PS4. Yeah, I'd take that too. It's not an official remake of 9. I believe it's a fan work. It's like the Final Fantasy 9 Reddit group. Like there's like over a dozen developers on that page that got together, and I heard about this like a year or two ago, so it might be done by now. Last I heard, they were pretty close to like fully remaking the game from the ground up, I think. Or maybe, no, I don't think they did it from the ground up. I think they took the Steam version and modified it and fixed all the bugs. But it started as like a mod for the Steam version, but it became like such a large mod that it kind of fully remakes the game, but also you have to have purchased the base game and installed it in order to be able to play this. So that's how they got around like the copyright issues, which I think was really smart. So I don't actually know if that's been finished or not. Like I said, that was like a year or two ago I heard about that. But I know that it's got like a whole bunch of graphical mods and fixes a lot of bugs, and there's a lot of quality of life changes, like being able to like dial back random encounters in certain areas. Like if you're at a higher level, I think you have kind of like a rappel system, like in Pokemon, something like that, which I think is a great system to implement. So yeah, look into that. I'm gonna have to look into it again too, because like I said, it's been a while since I've seen it. I like how all right, Kane looks adorable in this version. He looks like he's a little boy in like a dragon costume. I love it. I guess Cecil does too, but Kane especially, because he's got like a tail behind him. He just looks like he's about to go rawr. It's adorable. I do really like how both of them look in. Actually, all the characters look really good in the DS version. Well, there's another example of slapdash port for PC. They ported the DS version of Final Fantasy IV. Also, this is like the best like Final Fantasy theme, right? It's so good. Thus the Dark Knight Cecil was expelled from his command as a captain of the Red Wings, and he and Dragoon Kane left barren for the village mist in a valley, enclosed in deep fog or mist. It's probably called mist because it's mist. I'm getting like chills listening to this music. It's so good. It's so good. It's time to get the certified seltzer out. That's how good it is. But yeah, all right, as much as I love this, can I skip this? I can't skip this. Okay. But yeah, what I was saying was the DS version of Final Fantasy IV, when they brought it to Steam, it kind of got the same treatment as the Final Fantasy IX port, which is it's really buggy and there's a lot of graphical issues, and it just feels like they didn't care all that much if it ran all that well. They just kind of threw it up there willy-nilly. So I don't feel like Square cares all that much about like older Final Fantasy games. In fact, I don't think they really care about any Final Fantasy game after they put it out now, because it just kind of seems like, god damn, this game is gorgeous. I really like this like high color NES look. This is so cool. Damn. I don't remember where to go though. So I was just gonna, let's look for the mist, baby. Also, where's my, there we go. Oh man, Cecil looks like a freaking Dark Souls character. I love it. What all we got in Cecil? What you got? Right hand, shadow. All right, that's all I get until he becomes a paladin. What's a paladin? Exactly. Let's go up here. Which is a shame. It seems like, I hate that when like developers like that are old as Square like just completely like stop caring about their back catalog of games, and it just sucks. Oh, might help if I hit the right button. Good old ATB. There's no ATB meter in this version? Oh, that's interesting. Because in the DS version, you have like a cooldown meter next to everybody's names, right? I think that's true. Huh. Kind of seems like you get to go faster, though. Interesting. Yeah, this is like such a go back. Who is it? Okay. I don't want to go back. I want to get a Curie. Oop. It's such a unique like look, because it's got like the Super Nintendo fog effects and like the transitions, but it looks like an NES game. But man, I'm like really impressed by this thing that probably pissed people off back in the day. I kind of wish more Super Nintendo games look like this. I kind of prefer this look, actually. Maybe it's because it's like Mitch said. It just looks like a Sega Genesis game. Oh, there goes the audio again. Bye-bye, audio. Love those random encounters. Oh, well, at least I can get some XP for us. Probably just go to like the Mist Dragon, which I think is what Live Coil wanted me to go to last time. We'll try that. I should be able to beat that. It's kind of like the end of the tutorial there. Found a tent so we can go camping. When I was younger and I had more free time on my hands, random encounters didn't bother me all that much. They're kind of annoying these days, now that I'm so busy. They just kind of, every time it happens, I'm just like, oh, all right, that was a thing. Like playing Pokemon back in the day and taking like 2 steps in the Viridian Forest and running into yet another Metapod or something like that. Probably because the storage space had to make the devs choose between more text for story and more sprite detail. I could be part of it too. Although, like, Final Fantasy VI, which did come out later, so it might have been utilizing a different cartridge, because the Super Nintendo had like 5 or 6 different storage-sized cartridges or something like that. When this was released, it might not have had that, because like some of the early Super Nintendo games were pretty basic in terms of leave now. Is it a monster? Well, I mean, it is speaking, so Perhaps not. I missed a thing. Oh well. If it wasn't for the random encounters, I might go back and get it. But there's hedgehogs and goblins in my way, so I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. Wasn't 9 getting a television show? Was that a thing? Oh man, I would love a freaking like a TV show of Final Fantasy 9. That would be so cool. One's from Baron. Return now, and I will not harm you. Show up! Do you still wish to go on? Yes. We must deliver this package to the Village of Mist. Then I must. The mist is gathering. Boss time. Dang, I'm gonna have to look into that, Mitch. I've never heard of this. All right, the Mist Dragon. Oh, I thought it was farther ahead than that. The D-Mist. Should have healed up a little bit, apparently. Oh, well. I think we'll be all right. Jump cane. Let's see how much damage you can do with that. I know The Last of Us is getting a show. Yeah, I don't care about that, though. Although, to be fair, I did like the story of The Last of Us. It was the gameplay I didn't care for, so... that might be a good show. I think that'd be a good show. I kind of feel like it would have been a better show, like, 5 or 6 years ago when, like, you know, The Walking Dead was big. Now everybody kind of seems burnt out on, like, post-apocalyptic zombie-type things. Fighting with mist will freeze you with breath. Oh, crap. I should heal up. Cure 1, Cure 2. Ah. I don't remember how much those heal. Oop, nope, that's the package. Can't use the package. Oh, that healed a pretty good amount. All right. Oh, I forgot there's like a parry thing. I don't think it's gonna do anything, because, Now, get ready for fight. Oh, get ready to fight. Okay. Let's do a parry here. There we go. You know, it seems like you attack like a lot faster in this version of the game than the DS version. Which I kind of like. Because it seems like the cooldown in the DS version is just like painfully slow in comparison. Maybe I'm misremembering it. I don't know. I might like this version more, actually, already, just because of the charming graphics. And, although the DS version's got some pretty charming graphics, too. All right. Let's go to a little bit further. I said I was going to go to the Mist Dragon, but I honestly thought the Mist Dragon was a little farther in the game. I thought it was at the end of delivering the package here. Ooh. Package opened automatically. Oh, that's right. It's like demons. And we just destroyed the town, unwittingly. I'm going to have to play more of this version. I really like this. Isn't there also... I think there's also a PSP version, too, right? I think so. That I've heard is the definitive version of this game, but I don't know if that's true. Wait, isn't the American release for 1, 2, 3, then 7? Yes. Well, kind of. This is Final Fantasy IV, but we didn't get 2 or 3 here in the States initially, so they labeled it Final Fantasy II. And then we didn't get 5, so when 6 came out in the West, it became Final Fantasy III. And then 7 came out, and they decided, you know what, fuck it, we're just going to call it Final Fantasy VII. So we got, yeah, in the West, we got 1, Wait, 1, 4, 6, and 7 is what we actually got. Oh, yeah. And then after that, all of them started being released, but it's really confusing, so. This is 4, but it was labeled 2. Which, I mean, if you didn't know that growing up, and, like, I don't know, Live Coil, was this your experience? Like, when you played this, like, was it like you heard of Final Fantasy 1, and then, like, this came out and it was labeled Final Fantasy 2, and you're just like, what a hell of a sequel. Because that's how I hear a lot of people, like, from that era that were on Nintendo consoles, describe it. It's like, I really loved Final Fantasy, and then Final Fantasy 2 came out on the Super Nintendo. Little did they know it was actually the 4th game in the series. Oh, we got some moral ambiguity and brewing in Kane here. What about that girl? We can't leave her here alone. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Go away. I hate you. I hate you all. We're just gonna fight a little girl. Sure, why not? And she summons Titans. That's so funny. All right. Well, I think we'll hop to some Gex 3 next, because that's the next thing on the list. And then my list is empty, so what do y'all want to see? We probably won't be playing Gex 3 very long, because it's not a very good game. At least, I don't know. I've never actually played Gex 3. I've only played the original and the second one. I don't remember what that one's called. Kane? Kane has disappeared. Where is Kane? I have to escape from Baron with this girl. As soon as I can save the game here, which I think I'll... Yeah, there we go. Just in case we want to come back to it sometime. You never know. Let's hop to. I'm just glad the series is separated from each other, because the series would be so confusing if they were connected. Yeah, that was one of the things I talked about with my friend Matt yesterday, because he didn't know that each time they went up a number, the story completely changed. He thought they were all connected. Like, yeah, that would be oh, I hit the wrong button. Damn it. I always do that. Stupid Nintendo. Always getting me mixed up with my controls. Every stream this happens, I swear. Gex 3, we're going to play... I think it was on the PlayStation 1. Or do I want to play the N60? I should probably play the N64 version? We'll try the PS1 version. I think that's the better version. If I can find the PS1. Jesus. Where is it? Boing, boing, boing. Scum. Sega CD. Sega. Master System. Neo Geo. PlayStation. There we go. Gex? There's a Gex. Enter the Gecko. That's the other one I played. Yes. Gex 3. Fucking Nintendo getting me all screwed up again. Gex 3. Deep Cover Gecko. Where Gex is a spy. I do remember, like, the Gex commercials back in the day. They were always very charming. It was just, like, always, I don't know. They were always doing, like, a James Bond thing, or, you know, showing off Gex's Tude, which is really funny because, like, the whole, like, mascot animal with attitude thing was, like, so, like, old-fashioned by that point. But they were still doing it anyway. And I just love the fact that it was, like, the same people. There we go. Mascot animal with Tude right there. Ooh. This almost looks like a PS2 game. That was pretty good graphics. Damn. Oh, Gex got fat. Jeez. Really let himself go. Oh, Crystal Dynamics. Known for Tomb Raider and Gex. Does Crystal Dynamics even exist anymore? I think they're dead, right? I really like the doofy skeletons too. Oh, wow. Crazy. Gex is just chilling. What do you got for us, Gex? I like how there's a remote control in his logo. I'll just make a little savey file here, and we'll get on. Oh, he's got a beamer! Wow! My man!
And that's how the mayor got his pants back. What's this? Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been handed some late-breaking news. Special Agent Extra, head of the TV Terrorist Defense Unit, and star of
I have definitely seen this opening before.
missing. Charity Springer. Agent Extra was last seen wearing 8-inch pumps and a red bathing suit. Her current whereabouts are unknown.
Oh my god, really?
Tiger, guess where I am? Trapped in the media dimension. Rez is back and he's kidnapped me to get to you.
This is ridiculous. I love it.
Hey, speaking of secrets, you want to see my...
Gex, quick.
Wow, Gex, Jesus.
Giving me the creeps. Just dial me in.
You are now being so connected, babe.
Up. Keep your watch on at all times so I can call you. Meanwhile, get me out of here. I need you.
Yeah, you and every other beautiful government agent trapped in a TV set.
Oh my god.
I'm on my way. Slamita, Slamasa.
This is ridiculous. I love it.
That tingles. Let's get ready.
It tingles. All right. Roger Rabbit and Jessica Rabbit vibes. Absolutely. Although, just, yeah. At least Jessica Rabbit was animated. Not just like straight up like live action woman in a 3D PlayStation game. God, this is, maybe I rented this as a kid. This is like, this looks very familiar. This is like pulling some like deep memories out of my like brain right now. You weren't wearing that like karate getup before. Boing. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm thinking this is the hub world. Ah. The remote control. The pole. We're going to the pole. She's clearly in the pole. Short, goofy animal with tall, attractive lady. Yup. That was originally what they were going to be with Sonic, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Sonic was going to have like a human girlfriend originally, but then they cut that like pretty early in development. Totally Scrooged. Whack the snowboarding elves. Defeat evil Santa. All right. Some 3D platforming action here for us all. Anyone else can't hear the game audio? Did it break? According to my stream, it is... You still can't hear the audio, Tanish? According to my stream, I'm still outputting some stuff here. Or is it just really quiet?
My nipples feel like snow peas. Make it warm, number one.
You can't hear all these quips that Gex is throwing out? I'm back. Thanks for being the misdragon. Yep, you bet. What's up, Tempest? He eventually got... Oh, shit. Eventually got the human girlfriend in Sonic 06. That's true. He did. After all those years, Sonic finally got himself a human girlfriend. It's jail time. What are the... Now I'm having the audio cut out, which is a Steam Deck problem, not the emulation. You can't hear anything. Can you hear me? All right, let's try it. Hold on. Hold on. Hi, Tempest. How you doing? Stream audio about a quarter loud as I am. Okay, well, let me... I think it's just this game here. I gotta pause now. There's nothing. There's no audio coming through. So let me crank up the stream audio a bit, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I was seeing the levels. They were really low. Yeah, we gotta hear Gex's crazy quips. Okay, you hear me. How about now, Tanish? It is really quiet. I cranked it up quite a bit, but if I crank it up anymore, it might start clipping. Better? Question mark? I'm gonna play a bit. Oh, interesting. You can... Now I can't move. Wait, what the heck? What the hell? Now I can't move. I can only move with the D-pad. What the frick? Is that like a thing? Somehow the the analog broke on the controller. Oh my god. I guess I play with the D-pad. Okay, cool. It was playing. Here's something just quiet. I think it's better. Yeah, I got it cranked up about as loud as it will go for, oh, actually, maybe I can adjust the audio on the Steam Deck? Let's try that. I got an external audio here. Now it's, like, really loud in my ears. Now it seems too loud. I don't know what it is about this game. We were having... The less we hear of Gex, the better. Yeah, there you go. He's much better than Bubsy, though. Yeah. No, sorry we're having the audio issues. Thanks for pointing it out. Alright, I'm gonna go with that. Something about pausing the game broke the analog controls, so I guess I'm rocking the D-pad. Let's do this. Alright, we got some evil elves. I do gotta say, this game is quite colorful. Even for its time. Like, this is pretty impressive. And you know, even with the D-pad, Gex controls pretty well. This ain't bad. We got the bouncy tail here. Alright. Honestly, it was like this in the previous streams. I just kind of ignored it. Oh, okay. This is the first time hearing of it.
Auditions for The Shining right this way.
Maybe the audio got jacked up when I switched to the Steam Deck. Because I was playing on the RetroPie before. I hadn't thought of that. The Steam Deck has its own audio like controls, and I do play it like not on streams, so maybe I had the audio messed up. How do I do this? Reminds me a lot of Spyro crossed with Croc. Yeah, it does kind of have a Spyro look to it, doesn't it? Is there a way to like ground pound, or there's just a double jump? Okay, that looks in. Okay. Really wish the audio controls would come.
My favorite
Audio.
holiday, Halloween.
Oh my god. I really wish the analog controls worked, but they decided not to.
Breaking out the people's tale.
What is it? Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing, so we're figuring this out. Oh, that's nice. Gex peed his name in the snow. That's really nice. I kind of like how they just leaned into like what a sleazeball Gex is in this game. This is like Spyro and Banjo-Kazooie is what it is. It's a weird mix of the two. Oh, come on. Get up there. How did I get up there before? What the frick? And I have no idea what I'm doing. We're just gonna collect some flies and go around.
This place is colder than Eva Gabor's wig fridge.
Oh, Santa wanted to one-up, I almost called him Bubsy. I almost wanted...
Holiday, Halloween.
Oh man,
Auditions for The
you know what?
Shining right this way.
I lied about the D-pad being decent controls. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. You can use your tongue to latch onto ledges, and there's an evil Santa. Cool. Do I have to, like, knock the presents back at him, perhaps? Nope. How about TV? What does this do? Can I jump over there, or... Nope, that's just death. Okay. We're gonna try that again, because why not? You know, it 'tis the season for some Christmas action, and Gex, deep cover gecko. Why can't I latch on to the... Oh, that is so jank. Ugh. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. Just, he can't decide when he wants to grab onto the ledge or not. Oh, okay, I take back what I said about this, the controls being all right. This is crap. I want to try to. Okay, you know what? I think that's the wrong way to go. We're gonna go out. Yep. Anybody ever tried that in the snow? Can't say I have. I have. I have done this as a child in the snowy winters of Wisconsin. I have peed my name in the snow. I'm not ashamed. I tried it. I don't think I had enough, let's say, ink, ammunition to finish writing my name, though. It's a very delicate process. I feel like you need to write in cursive in order to make it work. I have made like 0 progress in this game. What do I even do? Okay, there's a paw print or something. Is that the primary MacGuffin? Is this the Power Star equivalent in this game? I don't know. All I know is that these controls are really frustrating. Okay. Jingle bells, Santa smells. He sure does. Boing. Oh, come on. Couldn't even if I wanted to. Australia doesn't snow and it's summer now. That is true. It is very hot there all the time, correct? I believe so.
This place is colder than Eva Gabor's wig fridge.
I can't get up here. There we go. That's what I was trying to do the whole time. I still don't know what those do. What's up, Bob Goatfrog? What's going on? We're playing some Gex, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So, my question exactly. What's going on?
Note to self, don't lick any flagpoles.
Note to self, don't lick any flagpoles. Sage advice from Mr. Gex. Does he have goggles on? He does have goggles on. Interesting. Okay. Santa's sweatshop. Clever. Okay. That joke's never been made before. Christmas carols, exotic dancing. Oh my god. Damn, Gex, you are a horny lizard. Jesus. Santa's pawn shop. Oh, okay. Let's go to Santa's pawn shop. We also have an evil mailbox here. Oh, okay. It can rain, have sunshine, be cold and hot all in one day. Weather changes on a dime. That's kind of how Wisconsin is sometimes. Usually in like the late spring or early fall. We had like a week this past fall, and that was like, there we go. I probably need to go this way. Danger, ice ahead. I need to go this way. Got it. We had a week this fall that was like below freezing and really cold for like 4 days, and then the next day was like high 70s. It was ridiculous. It just like out of nowhere went from being freezing ass cold to hot as a bastard, at least in my opinion. High 70s Fahrenheit. Sorry. I'm the odd one out with the whole... I know how to use Celsius, but I don't know how to convert between the two, so you're on your own in that regard. Boing. I want to say that's like 30s or something? 30-ish Celsius? I don't know. Fahrenheit's weird. It is kind of nice because, like, it's easier to tell. I've heard the Fahrenheit scale is really good for describing how hot or how the air feels in terms of temperature, but that's about all it's good for. Because like there's a big difference between like 70 degrees Fahrenheit and 72 degrees Fahrenheit. You can tell the difference between the two. And like 75 feels much hotter than 70. But with Celsius, because it's like a much less much greater jump between temps. I've heard that it's not as easy to tell, but maybe not. I don't know. That's just something I've heard people say. I hadn't really thought about it until just now. Good old America gotta be all different and shit.
It's like the inside of Santa's head after an eggnog bender.
I don't know what that means, but thank you, Gex. I will keep that in mind. Oh, we got some hazardous materials over here. Oh, can I swim and get this stuff here? Doesn't seem like I can. Oh, there we go. We're swimming now. I could see, like, if I grew up with this game, having a fondness for it, but I didn't, so it's a little bizarre. I can't really tell what's, like, the goal is, and that's kind of the issue I had with, like, the second Gex game, too, is, like, I just don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of wandering around collecting stuff. I might welcome Christmas carolers at my house if that's what they did. 30 Celsius is unbearably hot, 20 is okay, 10 is pretty cold. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Thank you for that, Tanish. I will use that from now on as a, it's like a, it's a, Jesus Christ. His quips are already repeating. I will definitely use that as a marker going forward. Be like, okay, if it's like hot as fuck, it's like around 30 C. If it's decent out, it's around 20. If it's cold as fuck, it's 10. Okay, so on that logic, I'm gonna say, without doing any math and without looking it up, I'm gonna say 70, high 70s is probably about a 25, I would say, which I consider hot because I don't know, that's how I am. 100 is like the hottest I've ever seen is like 110. And that's very rare. So that would probably be like around 30 C or higher. 110 is fucking hot as sin. Ugh. That's like what it is in Texas all the time. No thank you. Random, but the music of the stage reminds me of Pokemon Stadium 2 music. I almost hear it. Okay, Arizona, parentheses, hell, is like 40. Oh, okay, I see. So like 110 is about 40 C then, it sounds like. Yeah, it doesn't get like that very often here in Wisconsin, but occasionally it will. The summers can be very, very brutal here in Wisconsin, but it typically doesn't last very long. We also have very high humidity, which makes a big difference. I can't get this. Boing. Oh! Does he do that automatically? Huh. Sometimes it seems like the tongue latching thing. Sometimes it seems like the tongue latching thing that he does is automatic. It just like jump towards that ledge and he grabbed onto it with his tongue. Oh, that's right. Everything in this world takes place in like the TV dimension because they like just turn into TV static when they die. Ah, a bee.
My favorite holiday, Halloween.
My favorite holiday is Halloween. So clever, Gex. And now we're snowboarding. All right. All right, here we go. Do some slalom.
I'm just a nose grabbing an Indy away from the end.
Oh my God, Gex. 100 Celsius is literally boiling. Yep, it sure is. That I know. That's what's nice about Celsius. Is like, what is the temperature? What does water freeze at? 0. What does water boil at? 100. What does water freeze at on the Fahrenheit scale? 32. What does it boil at? 212. Why not? Random ass numbers. What do I do? I'm hitting all the buttons, Gex. This TV does nothing. Ah, come on. Come on. That doesn't do anything. All right. Do I have to kill the elves, maybe?
Where's the half pipe?
I'm wondering if this is just one of those games you have to read the manual in order to know what the hell you're supposed to do. Because I feel so lost.
Great, another snowboarding game.
Great, another snowboarding game. You know, referencing the shitty, like, thing you're doing doesn't make the shitty thing you're doing any better, Gex. Just saying. The American South can be so brutal. This year wasn't so bad, but last year some places reached over 110.
Let's go snowboarding now. Everybody's learning how.
This also, going uphill on a snowboard isn't how that works, Gex. So, you know. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh my god. What's over here? Nothing.
Check
Cool.
me out. I'm extreme.
He's extreme. You're something, Gex.
Warning, yellow patch. Warning.
Oh, I can hit them. Oh my god. And there was a number.
Don't lick any flagpoles.
He said the flagpole thing like 4 times already. Oh my god. Go ahead, get up there. Get this thing. Oh no. Banjo-Kazooie, this ain't. Super Mario 64, this ain't. Ah! I have to be like killing the elves, right? That's how I progress. That's the only thing I can do. Oh my god, this sucks. I'm harshing his mellow.
Let's go snowboarding now. Everybody's learning how.
I wonder who the voice actor for Gex was. I would like to talk to them. I would like to see. Okay, we've heard about the Donner Party for 20 like 8 times, Gex. Shut the fuck up. Ah. Live Coil, I think you're wrong about Gex being more tolerable than Bubsy. I think Gex is worse than Bubsy. At least as a character. Somehow, Bubsy is more tolerable. At least to me. Come on. Oh my god. Get the thing. Get the frickin' thing. Oh my god. What was the game we were playing, like... Oh, Earthworm Jim. We were playing Earthworm Jim last week. That was also frustrating me. Oh, finally.
Oh, great, another snowboarding game.
Oh, great, another repeat line.
Ava Gabor's wig fridge.
What? This is colder than Ava Gabor's wig fridge? That is... Jesus Christ. The only reason that flies is because nobody knows who the fuck Ava Gabor is. I've definitely heard the name, but I don't know who that is. Oh, Jesus, I finally did something. My god. His voice is different in the UK. Really? If the camera wasn't so slow, this game would be better. It might be better if, like, the analog controls were still working, because, like... When I first turned this game on before the analog... Okay, well, the snowboard decided to just take a shit. Oh boy, that was 1 out of 4 found? I only got half of the things, too? What the frick? Where was everything? Jesus. Anyway. The camera wasn't so close. Oh, so close, then the game would be better. Yeah, that would definitely help. Being able to, like, utilize the analog controls, like, when I first turned the game on, that would help, too. Now the game appears to have crashed, which I might be thankful for, actually. Bold words. I mean, we are playing the PlayStation version, so it's probably got some loading stuff. His voice is different in the UK. Not sure what the rest of Europe got. Gex reminds me of Yooka-Laylee mocking its own premise and players. You never do that. Yeah, it's never charming, right?
They're sweet, they're minty, they mumble.
All right. Can I take more Gex? Oh, I don't know if I... I'm out of games on my list. What do you guys want to play? I don't have much Gex in me anymore. There's... as Future would say, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised. Okay. Oh, this is the same level. Whack the snowboarding elves. Oh, you gotta defeat the evil Santa. Create 5 ice sculptures. Okay. I see what's going on now. Those weren't individual levels. They were... Gotcha. I understand now. And the main MacGuffin is remotes. Okay. Are you...
Bad combination.
What the fuck? Just let me play. Okay, there we go. We're going on. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Live Coil, about this reminding me of Yooka-Laylee. Or reminding you of Yooka-Laylee, because, yeah, it's the same exact, like, self-depreciating, self-referential humor.
Show me the money, baby.
While also doing, like, shitty things that, you know, they know are annoying
That
and...
is one powerful piece of machinery.
Oh my god.
Bam, thank you, electronic man.
He just never shuts up. At least Bubsy shuts up once in a while. Ugh. Okay, we gotta create some ice sculptures. There's a chunk of ice. We're gonna go up here and create some
I am the greatest.
ice a chunk. Ice a chunk, ice a scope. There we go. I think it's done. Ah, I got a number 1. All right. I'm starting to figure out this game's weird freaking progression system. I don't know if I'm starting to like this game, but I am starting to understand it. How about the Emperor's New Groove on the PlayStation? Interesting choice. Should start with D for Disney Presents. Good call. Let's do that. I'm going to put Emperors. I don't know how to spell Emperor. Whatever. New Groove. Chucky Tucks. We're going to play Chucky Tucks. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll be jumping to that here shortly. Because Noah can only take so much Gex in a day. Ah, I see. And after I complete something, then the TVs activate. Just kind of weird. It's like you can leave the level... What is that, like a checkpoint or health? Health, I bet that's health. That's health. Ah! I'm figuring you out, Gex. Your days are numbered. I still don't know how to fight that Santa Claus that I found earlier, but...
Oh, Herbie, I wanna be a dentist.
Oh my god. Oh, Herbie, I want to be a dentist. No.
Run, Mary.
The best 3D platformers tend to have very simple goals, mainly collect the MacGuffin, and that's it. Yeah! I mean, this kind of has that too, but it just doesn't explain, like, what your goal is. Like, it kind of just expects you to figure it out, which, to be fair, after some frustration, somebody peed on the snowman's feet that says Santa bites. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But after some frustration, I did eventually figure out how to play this game. At least partially. I love it when you can't do like a tight loop to like pick stuff up, so you end up running around it a million times. Gex gives the player a lot to do with that objective checklist, but I'm not yet convinced it gives you as interesting stuff to do as something like Sly Cooper. You know, I've never actually played Sly Cooper. Well, I take that back. I played like a demo of the original, I want to say. But I don't think I've ever actually played through... Oh, there's another spot I missed. I see. That would be where all the MacGuffins were hiding before. But yeah, I definitely get what you're
Hey, forget about it.
That's weird.
I designed this scent with you in mind.
I definitely get what you're laying down there, because this game definitely gives you a lot to do, but it's all kind of just like rote checklist stuff, like get all the things, which, to be fair, at their core, that's kind of what 3D platforming collectathons are all about. Does fire hurt?
Cut! Stunt kicker!
Yep. Fire hurts. But this game like gives you no direction, or like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really strange. And now I know I go up here, and that's where DeSanta's at. I don't want to. I'm also thinking that the fly emblems are like the notes in Banjo-Kazooie, like the original version of Banjo-Kazooie, where you have to get them all in one go, or it doesn't count. I have no idea how I would fight the Santa. It's like I need to throw something at him. We'll come back to that. I'm doing ice sculptures here. Maybe we won't come back to that. Maybe we'll just run through here. The rest area. Sly Cooper excelled in having a big playground than smaller areas inside, which all offered unique challenges. Oh! I'm gonna have to check out the Sly Cooper series at some point. Is it like I always thought they were like just straight up stealth games. Like, are they like a mix between 3D platforming collectathons and like stealth games? Is that what the Sly Cooper games are? I always thought they were just like straight up like stealth games, like I don't know, a cartoony Splinter Cell or something like that. That's kind of why I never like sought them out, because I just kind of assumed that, you know, that's what they were, and I'm not that big into stealth games. But I don't know, you're making it sound pretty cool. The areas don't seem to have a flow. Banjo at least had a dirt path in most levels. That's true.
Inside of Santa's head, after
Yeah,
a
that's
big
kind of true of like
fender.
any like good 3D platformer. Is like there's usually a set path you can follow, but then it branches off from there. How many sculptures did I need to make? 5? I think 5. That was 4 apparently. Yeah, that is kind of the thing. Is like I couldn't really figure out at first if this was like a linear like level-based thing, a la like the first Spyro game, or if it was more sandboxy, a la Banjo-Kazooie. And it's kind of both, I think, in a weird way, but it doesn't really tell you that like through its design at all. It just kind of has stuff. It just has stuff. That's what it comes down to. I've definitely played worse games than this.
Holiday, Halloween.
My favorite holiday, Halloween. Boobadoo. I was just about to compliment you, Gex. You had to ruin it. Oh my god. I was gonna say I have definitely played worse 3D platformers than this, but I don't know. Kind of just threw my train of thought off there. Where's this last frickin' ice sculpture? I want to be done with this. I want to complete this goal and be done with this. I hate Gex. I'm sorry. I much prefer Bubsy.
My favorite holiday, Halloween.
Oh my god! Just say the same line 50 times in a row. There it is. Please be the last one. Yes, thank Christ. Oh god. I do get like Banjo-Kazooie or Donkey Kong 64 vibes every time I knee the shit out of the desk like I just did. Every time the camera like zooms in on something, on like the MacGuffin that I need to grab. I think the TV and the remote was over this way. Yes, maybe. Let's find out. And then we're gonna play the Emperor's New Groove on PlayStation. Disney Presents, probably. Where's that damn TV? Where's that damn Chaos Emerald? I do kind of like how everything's bouncing around, like, it's kind of cutesy. TV, I think it was up here somewhere. This isn't the TV that I was looking for. This is for Santa. Oh my god. That's it. Can't take anymore. We're out. Boop. Okay, Gex, not a fan. Sly 1 is a lot like Crash. It focuses more on linear, straightforward platforming challenge. Not sure about the sequels. Sly Cooper mixes 3D platforming and stealth. You collect stuff, but emphasis is more on completing challenges. You spy on criminals and sabotage their activity. You might like it. I might like it. 1 and 2 differ a lot. All right. There was a Sly Cooper collection on, I want to say PS4, right? Maybe I'll get that. That'd be kind of neat. All right, we're looking for Emperor's New Groove on the PlayStation. Let's try Disney. Oh, you know what? I probably don't have it. I'm willing to bet. You did say PlayStation, right? I think you did. Yes. I doubt I have it. I don't have it. Shit. Let's see if it's on the N64. It might be. I'm pretty sure I have the whole N64 library. I don't have the whole PS1 library yet. I will be fixing that soon. Did I go past Super NES? Where's the frickin' N64? Oh, okay. N64. Let's try. Doo-doo-doo. We're in the D's. Duck Dodgers. Let's see. Disney. Die Hard. Diddy Kong. Die Hard 64. That game that was never actually released. I have that. I heard about that recently. Let's try Emperor's New Groove. No. Elmo's Letter Adventure. Ooh, well, let's play that. You got a different pick there, Tanish? I don't have Emperor's New Groove, unfortunately. We're gonna play Elmo's Letter Adventure. This is Emperor's New Groove. Ooh, yeah. The New Kid Co. I actually own a physical copy of this game, believe it or not. I think I got it for like a buck at a rummage sale or something. Don't get the PS3 remasters for Sly. They are buggy as heck. That's kind of true of all of the brain fart. All of the collections for PS3. Like the God of War collection is kind of buggy. The Ratchet and Clank collection is kind of buggy. Actually, I don't even think they had a Jak and Daxter collection until PS4, right? I want to say that's true. Let's play. Oh man, I don't know.
Hi!
Let's play hard mode, man.
Welcome to Sesame Street!
I am very dyslexic, so this might genuinely be hard. So we'll see.
Let's go look for
Klonoa on
some
PS1 is a pretty fun time. We did play that last week, a week before. Let's continue Klonoa. Let's do that. We're gonna do that. We actually started Klonoa like a week or two ago, but we shall continue with Klonoa because that is a fun game. Klonoa, yes. So yes, we're gonna play Klonoa. I do have that for sure, and I know it runs, so we're good. The Metal Gear Legacy Collection on PS3 is great. The Silent Hill one sucks. Yeah, because they like removed all the oh god. Big Bird ain't looking so hot. They removed all like the fog in Silent Hill 2 and the first one. Like why? Oh man,
Hey, guess
Ernie.
what? I know an underwater world filled with letters. Would you like to go there with me?
An underwater adventure?
Oh my
Wow!
If
Let's
you'd
do
like
it.
to come with me on an underwater adventure, press one of these buttons. The
One
ones
of
that are flashing.
those buttons. Okay. Press any
Oh,
button. We got
right
2
here.
for Klonoa.
Welcome to the Aqua
You got
See if
Seaman
you
on the
can find
Dreamcast. I don't know, but
letter
we're gonna check. Oh, I gotta pick up the V's now. All right. We are
V.
okay.
Almost got it!
Do I keep picking up V's? I'm gonna keep picking up V's.
V.
Elmo loves this game.
Elmo loves this game, apparently. I'm already enjoying this more than Gex. That is sad. If I'm enjoying Elmo's letter adventure more than your game, you done fucked up. Okay, don't touch the eyes. There's no I in V.
V.
Elmo's got it.
The audio samples are for Elmo are pretty good. Yeah, hey, you know, now that you mention it, they are pretty good.
V.
We found it.
Yeah, we might see before we jump into Klonoa, because we'll probably play Klonoa for a while. I'll see if I got Seaman on the on the Dreamcast. I don't actually know.
You
V.
got it right.
I've never actually played Seaman. That is a strange game that has always piqued my interest. How is this hard mode? What dictates the difficulty of this game? Like when I chose hard mode? Is it just the amount of V's I have to pick up?
You got it right.
This would be a lot more engaging if I didn't get stuck on the P. Be a lot more engaging if Ernie
Got it.
actually told me to like pick up different letters. I feel like this isn't a very good teaching tool because like if a kid figures out this shape is V one time,
Got it right.
they're probably gonna know the rest of the time.
If
Good
you
job,
want to
Elmo.
keep playing, press one of these buttons. The ones that are flashing now.
What if I don't want to keep playing there, Ernie?
If you want to go back to Sesame Street,
Ah,
press this button.
you know what? We're
It's
gonna
black.
keep playing. Is it just
Welcome to Mermaid
Oh!
Manor.
I'm glad we kept
Okay,
playing.
find all the letter V's. It'll be fun.
The frame rate is so much better than Gex. It doesn't hurt my eyes so much. Yeah. Yes, if I remember correctly, hard mode is just more collecting crap. That's right, Live Coil. You're also a expert Elmo's letter adventure, a veteran. V for veteran.
V.
That's amazing. Yeah, I could see back in the days when I smoked weed, like I could just see myself getting super baked and like just chill into this game. That ain't bad. Just be vibing up in here.
V.
Or go back even farther when I was a major alcoholic. The game probably be pretty hard then, because it's like, oh, I can't tell my V's from my P's, and you know. Press start to cancel. That's intuitive.
V.
Yep. I had a similar thing happen with a Berenstain Bears game on the Sega Genesis while I was visiting my family over Thanksgiving. I brought my Steam Deck with, and I was just hopping to like whatever games like I could play and also like, you know, converse with my family at the same time. And so I turned on this Berenstain Bears game, and it had like a hub world, like so you could figure out how to like, or so you could go to like different levels and stuff like that. And I couldn't figure out how to enter the freaking levels. And I'm like, what the hell? So I like hit like the A button, the B button, the C button. I'm like, okay, is this a 6-button game? So I like hit X, Y, and Z, and or their equivalents on the Steam Deck. And I was like, what the hell? I can't enter the levels. And it was start. And I'm like, and then after I figured that out, I'm like, okay, that makes sense because like, you know, start is like to start something, but you never see that in like a game because start is always pause. And you couldn't actually pause this game. It was really bizarre. So rather than have like a pause feature, they just like use start as start. And wow, I just noticed massive difficulty spike. I can't find any more V's. What happens if I get a not V? I don't know if I want to make Ernie think I'm a dum-dum. I like Ernie.
Wow, you're doing great.
I don't think I am.
Remember, You're searching for the letter V.
I'm searching for the letter
T.
T. Apparently I got a T. Ah! I was tapping the X button to try and go faster, and it wasn't doing anything, but I kept doing it anyway. So, hey, there's a V. All right.
V.
We did it!
Don't worry about that that T situation there, Ernie. It was just a fluke. It won't happen again. Apparently there's a hidden time limit.
If you want to keep playing, press one of these buttons. The ones that are flashing now.
Okay. If you want to go back... No, I'm good. I've had my
If you
fill.
want to go back to Sesame Street, press this button.
I
It's
am
flashing now.
I'm pressing this button, but I gotta wait until the spiel is done.
Sesame Street. Ooh, Elmo wonders what there is to see.
Yeah! Doopy doopy doopy. Ah! Alright, well, let's see if we got some Seaman on the Dreamcast. No, you're I was totally locked into like a singular plane while swimming. No swimming up or down for me. Ah, yes. Just the biggest winner of life, being an expert at Elmo on N64 games. Well, yeah. I wonder how many people speedrun that game. There's got to be at least one person that speedruns Elmo's Letter Adventure, right? Quick, somebody check the speedrun.com or whatever it's called. Do we have Seaman? We don't. Soul Calibur, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Skies of Arcadia, and Skies of Arcadia. Probably because that's a 2-disc game, I think. Yes. Shenmue, Shenmue, and Shenmue. Yes. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 2. Okay, yeah. So, no, we don't have that. But now that we're off the RetroPie and I can actually, like, play more stuff, I gotta get more Dreamcast games on here, too. We gotta do that. I like how they all walk around with their mouths agape, like, duh. It's because they don't have their puppeteer, like, actually keeping their mouth closed. That's what happens when the puppeteers go home for the day. All right, we are going to play some more Klonoa on the PlayStation. Where is the frickin' PlayStation at? There's the frickin' PlayStation. And there's Klonoa. Door to Phantom Isle. We'll continue where we left off, which I think we beat the first boss last time we played this, right? I think so. Next stream, maybe Typing of the Dead. Was Typing of the Dead in that list? I didn't see it. That would be fun. I'd have to hook up a keyboard, though, which I guess wouldn't be that big of a deal, but we could try it. Yeah, I'll see. Typing of the Dead. I'm going to write that down. I think I'll have some time this week. I can add some more stuff to our infinite playlist here. Wahoo! Didn't see it there. Yeah, I can put it in there. Typing of the Dead. Alrighty then. Yo, that was too slow. Now we gotta watch the demo. Crap. Let us continue. Access the memory card. Alright, I have just that one. Okay, cool. Vision 2. Ta-da. Yeah, I haven't played Typing of the Dead in a while either. I have the Steam version of that game. It's quite fun. Trying to remember the controls here. It's been 2 weeks since we played last. This is like... I'm sure I mentioned it last week, or last time we played this, but... I'm sure I mentioned this last time. I suck at this game. No. It's such an underrated game. And as y'all informed me last time we played Klonoa, there's like 1 million games in the series, and I thought there were just 2. That blew my mind. Ah! What the hell? Why did I slide? We're off to a great start, everyone. Boing. Okay. Time to stop sucking here, Noah. Jeez Louise. He says as he almost falls again. Come at me, bro. There we go. Hold on. It must be like I must be like sitting different than I normally do because I keep bumping into my desk. It's annoying. Didn't see it there. This is a great song. The Dreamcast version is funnier because the voice acting and characters have Dreamcast with batteries on their backs and keyboards. Yes, instead of guns. I know. It's so charming and so bad. I love it. What the heck happened? What just happened? Oh my god. The controller disconnected. What? Oh my god. Ugh. I just can't today. Alright, hold on. I think I can fix this. This happened last time too. Can I maybe... Oh. This sucks. Emulation Station has been failing me lately, and I'm not too happy. I mean, I'm really liking the Steam Deck overall, but I didn't have these issues with the RetroPie. Just saying. Alright, let's go back here, or try this again. Sorry, everybody. Someday we'll just be able to play. I don't know what changed there. Why it decided to do stuff. I'm just gonna have to start over, apparently. There, now I have control again. Okay, sorry about that. Let's try that again. I do really like the, how... I almost think it was intentional with, like, the type... Or, House of the Dead. How bad the voice acting is. And it's just so bizarre. It's, like, it seems unreal that that would be, like, an unintentional thing. But at the same time, it doesn't feel, like, forced. Like somebody's, like, trying to do... I still can't control this game. What happened? What the heck? I can't control the game anymore. I am having serious issues with the emulation station here. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. It's just like... Let's try it again. I might have to reboot emulation station. That would suck. I guess it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but... I ain't been too happy with the performance of the Steam Deck. Like, even on stream, I've had this happen a couple times where the controller just, like, bugs out and I can only control the Steam Deck. I can't control emulation station properly with it. And no matter, like, the amount of tweaks I do or Reddit searching, I can't seem to find a solution. Yeah, it's still not working. Alright, we're just gonna reboot emulation station. Okay. Let's go to my Steam library. There we go. Let's try this again. Hey, what's up, Funky Arts? How you doing? Now I'm under control. Mwahaha! Just kidding. How you doing, Funky? Welcome to the stream as the thing is breaking on me once again. We were playing Klonoa. Hopefully it's fixed now. But yeah, I keep like searching on Reddit for like a solution to this, and I can't seem to find anybody that's having like the same issue I'm having with like the controller connecting and disconnecting. And overall, I really like the Steam Deck, but I've been having like connection issues with the controller, and it's just kind of been, you know, taking the wind out of my sails for my enthusiasm of this thing a little bit. Because I never had any of these problems when I was, you know, using the RetroPie, but that thing's not as powerful and I can't play as many games on it. I still can't control it. Oh no! I don't understand. Maybe I just need to hook up with Bluetooth instead of USB? Crap, we might be done for the day. I can't play any games at the moment. Not even the buttons on the Steam Deck are doing anything. Oh, I lied. The buttons on the Steam Deck are doing something, but I can't really I can't really stream and play with the Steam Deck at the same time. What the frick? That is so annoying. It's detecting my controller. I'm controlling it with my controller. I wish Jimmel Dragon was on stream. He might know the solution. It crashed on you. Oh man, I hope Crash Bandicoot 2 didn't have something to do with it. That's my introduction to my suggestion, if you can even play anything. Maybe you need to restart everything. Yeah, maybe I just need to restart the whole system. That seems so strange. Let's try controller settings. Like, oh no, this is like Steam controller settings. Okay, I'm gonna boot it here. Let's just log out. You know, the old thing of try turning it off and back on. Let's do that. So we'll just go to this camera view here while I reboot everything. Okay. How y'all doing? I'm a little frustrated at the moment, but that's fine. We shall live. Well, I better head off. But before I go, does anyone know anyone who knows how to hack ROMs? Sesame Streets of Rage is still at a standstill for now. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew how to help you out there. I definitely would like to get into some ROM hacking myself, so. But I don't know at the moment. My guess would be that it would require learning C or the assembly language that for the, what is it, the Sharp 6800 or something? Not 8600 or 68,000, that's a different thing, but whatever processor the Genesis has. I don't remember what it is offhand. Ah, Sir Whoopass, major update is what I got on this. The Sir Whoopass, which doesn't run on the Steam Deck. All right, let's try Bluetooth here. We're gonna try Bluetooth. I was doing USB. Okay. Let's try Emulation Station. Ta-da! Bye, Tanish. Thanks for hanging out with us, Tanish. Good luck with the ROM hacking and the Sesame Streets of Rage thing. Now I'm bumping the desk again. Ah! So sassy. All right. Hopefully we're doing good. I wish electric bills weren't getting higher. Damn. Yeah. Oh, because like it's like winter time now, and like electricity is always more expensive in the wintertime? Or is it just like there's something going on there in the old Germany that's causing electric bills to spike? I'm pretty thankful, like, where I live, electricity is usually pretty cheap here. It's not too bad. Some parts of the country are like LA or New York. Yes! It's working! Oh, man. I was freaking out. I thought I was going to have to cut the stream short. Oh, dang. All right, cool. There we go. Bye, Tanish. Hey, what's up, West Coast? How you doing? You missed it, bud. We were playing some Gex 3 for you earlier. It was awful. I don't like that game. All right, let's try this again. We're back on track. We are cooking with gas, as the kids say. Gonna play some more Klonoa. Deep in the Dying Forest. And now the audio's glitching again. Oh man. Steam Deck, you are really pushing my buttons today. Hey, at least I got my lives back, you know, instead of the 2 that I wasted by farting around earlier. All right. Oh man, I bet it was. I just got back from PAX Unplugged in Philly. Nice, how was that? You see anything interesting, like some unique game announcements or some indie game dev goodness or something like that? I don't want to go this way. boing geek. We must not have... We definitely played this level last time. We played Klonoa on stream, but... I don't remember... Oh, right. We ended shortly after this point. I remember now. Wahoo! And then, yeah, we have a rat. The entirety of Europe has some inflation with prices, so I'm not surprised. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we got major inflation here right now, too. Just electricity is... It's a different commodity. It doesn't get as spiked with the inflation. It's more like goods and... Mostly goods and gas here that are the most affected by, Oh, sorry, strangers. Are most affected by, like, inflation. Forget not. Right. Then farewell. See ya. Let's take that key. Let's go through the door. There we go. All right, now I feel like we're calming down now. Yeah, from the technical issues of the Steam Deck malfunction. Maybe it's just the calming music of Klonoa. It soothes the soul. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Aha, we got another key. Ah. I'm still not very good at this game, but that's okay. That's not what I wanted to do, but... Alright, let's do it. Unplugged is their solely board... Oh, solely board game fun. That makes sense with the name, gotcha. So it's just a lot of that. I got a kick out of playing Clue 2 game VHS combo from the 80s. Ah! Those sound like Yoshi Story dialogue sounds. Oh yeah, they do, don't they? I noticed that. Is this entry of the series straightforward, by the way? I only played the GBA entry, and that's more puzzle-oriented. This is, like, pretty level-based. Yeah, there's not really, too many puzzles in this game that I can think of. They're most... Oh, crap. It's mostly a level-based platformer, I would say. Just in a unique perspective with the actual, like, you know, camera rotating and stuff. I typically don't like 2.5D as, like, a design choice, but Klonoa does it so well. It's just, it's hard not to love it. Just having the camera, like, move more than just on a 2D plane goes so... Like, here's a good example, like, pointing the camera down so you can see those guys chucking the spike balls at you. Like, that's something that, like, you don't see a lot in 2.5D games, because I feel like most 2.5D games, they're doing it out of laziness rather than, you know, because they have an interesting idea that can only be done in this perspective. But Klonoa was clearly a game that they created because they had an idea that they wanted to explore. They weren't just doing it out of laziness. And it shows. Up. I just played Rocket Knight, like the... Oh crap, I slid again. I keep doing that. I'm not used to, like, sliding on slight slopes like that. And my nose keeps itching, Jesus. I just played Rocket Knight, the 2.5D reboot they did in 2010 of Rocket Knight Adventures / Sparkster. And yeah, it's it doesn't really use the 2.5D perspective in any interesting way. It's still just a side-scrolling game at its heart, but they clearly did the 2.5D perspective because 3D graphics are easier and cheaper to make, or at least they were back then. And I guess they still kind of are. So, God, my nose itches like crazy. It's ridiculous. Oh my God. Are you thinking of going beyond here? That's our plan. No can do. The fairy tree has withered, so you can't go any further. You mean we're stuck? Hey, who are you? I'm a soldier from Jugpot, the Water Kingdom. I was on an official mission to see Forlock's granny. Looks like I'm stuck. Say, did something happen in Jugpot? That's a state secret. Meanie. I know it's like a CIA officer telling you, like, that's classified. You're so mean for not telling me that. And we thought Granny could save our kingdom somehow. King? Save? Nothing. Nothing. Little kid, you should go home. Guess we're going to Jugpot. Want to give this game another shot. The stiffness of the flutter jump and picking up enemies mechanic was hard to get used to last time I played. It does take some getting used to. I think if I hadn't like played this like for a little bit prior to somebody asking me to play it on stream, I'd probably be struggling with it a lot more than I am. And I still kind of struggling with it. Like, I feel like the flutter jump that Klonoa has, I always feel like it has more range than it actually does. It's pretty stiff. And yeah, the jumping mechanic, like using enemies to jump, that definitely takes some getting used to. And it kind of sucks when like you want to make a jump, but like the only enemy that's nearby is like something that has like a spike shield or that, like a spike shield or something that you have requires you to like wait for their opening or something like that. Well, and there was a good example there too, where I jumped once, but the button registered twice, so I accidentally used my enemy or the enemy I was holding up when I didn't want to. I do gotta say, like, I only ever played through the Wii version, the Wii remake of this game. That's the only time I ever played this game until recently. And I gotta say, this version looks like a million times better. And it might just be my bias towards the Wii, because as you all know, I don't like that system, but the colors are just, I don't know, the colors and the designs of the world in this game and its actual like low poly aesthetic just looks so much more appealing than the higher poly Wii look. Can I kinda, oh, okay. That's kinda finicky, but I guess it works. Kind of a janky spot there. Skip. Okay, I didn't want to use my enemy there, but... So yeah, I definitely see what you're getting at there, Live Coil, because it's a little stiff, takes a little getting used to. Definitely worth it, though. I'd much rather have a game that takes some getting used to that rules from the get-go, but then it's kind of like one note from start to finish. Those are the kind of games that really irk me most of the time, is like, this game is technically competent, but has no soul underneath. I don't like that, though. Whenever you, like... Actually, I don't even know what triggers that. Oh, okay. Sometimes you, like, when you come to a stop, you slide, and other times you don't. It's really weird. I don't like that, because I keep sliding off of edges. I wonder if they fixed that in the Wii version, because I don't remember that. Boingy. You know, I take it back with the Crash Bandicoot. Maybe I want to see you suffer with the NES game Raid 2020. Raid 2020? Not Street Fighter 2020? I'm not familiar with Raid 2020. Yeah, what time we got? Yeah, we'll play Klonoa for a bit longer, and I don't know, make up your mind, Fungi. What do you want? I mean, Crash 2 is kind of hard too, but that's mostly because I just suck at Crash games, because I'm very impatient when it comes to when it comes to Crash. That fucking slide. Ah. At least this game's beautiful. I don't mind spending. That slide is really annoying. It keeps happening. Again, that's 3 times in a row. That has screwed me over. I don't know who thought that was a good design choice, but I don't. I don't think it was a good design choice. Oh, that jump sucks. Alright. Reminds me of how Pit takes an extra step when he jumps and lands in Kid Icarus. Oh, yeah! That is interesting. Yeah. It's so unnecessary, and I understand why they did it, because, like, you know, my jump button didn't register there. There we go. Alright, we done did it there, Sonny. I understand why developers do stuff like that, because you want to carry, like, your momentum, but it's usually not fun to play, so they just shouldn't bother. And I can't grab those enemies. That's another minor... Okay, that... I don't understand that. I can't grab enemies below me, so how am I supposed to do that without taking a hit? So another minor gripe I have about this game is you can't tell which enemies you can pick up and which ones you can't until you try it. And it's kind of annoying, unless I just missed, but I don't think I can... Oh, I can pick those enemies up. I tried like twice and I couldn't get it before, but... Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to do this. Okay. Alright, Klonoa, I understand you now. My point holds true. There are enemies in this that you can't grab. I fell it in. I am dead again. Huzzah. There are enemies that you can't grab that you can't really tell that you can't grab until you try to grab them. That's what I was trying to say. We got double gem power there for extra points, because we care about that. Actually, this game doesn't have points, does it? Oh, never mind. I'm thinking Oh, come on! I'm thinking Rocket Knight again, because I was playing that this week, and there's like gems all over the place, but all they do is like increase your score. But it's a game from 2010. It's like, who gives a crap about, like, you know, score in 2010? At least I don't. I don't know anybody who, like, cares about, like, high scores unless it's, like, a classic arcade game. There we go. Wish I had an enemy to hit that. Ah, that's kind of interesting. Forces you to get this enemy so you can get the checkpoint there. Bold design choice there, Klonoa. Bold design choice indeed. Maybe I should go this way first. What's over here? I do really like how this game has its take on branching paths. It's really nice. Raid 2020 is an unlicensed NES game AVGN reviewed in 2020. He also reviewed Street Fighter 2010. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Street Fighter 2010, right. And 2010 is the year. 2010, correct. Yeah, you know I made my final decision. Raid 2020 it is. I want to see your reaction to it. Alright, if I can find it. I think if I have it, we'll play it. I am completely unfamiliar with this game, so it should be fun. We'll jump to that in a couple minutes here. Nope, I went the wrong way. We want to go this way. I don't know why I would think to go, like, you know, to the right in a platforming game. That's just such a strange and foreign concept. Why did I jump off of that? I was on the thing. There we go. Let's do this. Ah, I just can't get over how beautiful this game is. Dang. And the light white noise of the waterfalls in the background. Mwah! It's beautiful. I love it. I'm also kind of getting like Noki Bay from Super Mario Sunshine vibes from this level. Just a little bit. Oh, I guess we're going on a slide. Ow. Just tank all the hits. It's fine. Huzzah. Oh, that's a big enemy. We're gonna need this little enemy to get this big enemy. Oh, the big enemy come back. Shit. Crap. Can I push him off the little ledge here, I wonder? Nope, sure can't. That works. Ow. Raid 2020. That is interesting. Is it like an old school unlicensed game? Like something that's been around since, like, you know, the time the NES was like new and relevant? Or is it like a homebrew game, a recent one? I'm intrigued. To be fair, Sonic games also be up and down and all around. Some people certainly don't like it and think it's confusing, but on the other hand, they play Metroidvanias. I like Metroidvanias. I love Noki Bay. Noki Bay might be my favorite stage in Sunshine. Yeah, it's up there for me. Trying to think what my favorite stage in Sunshine is. It might be Noki Bay, actually. I really like that level. Please pull the switch. Yeah, thinking on it, I'm pretty sure it is Nogi Bay. That's just such a great level. There we go. Oh yeah, I remember this character from the Wii version. The character named Fish. No problem. What happened here? Well, weirdos came and messed up the castle. Don't you hate it when that happens? Maybe it was Gadius. If you're going to the castle, I can take you there. Really? Ah, I hate it when they get the Interrobang mixed up. The pet peeve of mine. The exclamation point's supposed to be before the question mark. Damn it. It came out when the NES was relevant, I guess, but as far as I know, that is a Nintendo licensed game, but also not a homebrew game. Okay, so it's something like Bible Adventures or not LJN, Color Dreams games, or like Tengen. Okay, I gotcha. I am quite intrigued. If the AVGN reviewed it, it's probably crap, but I'm gonna try to give it a fair shake, because that's what I do. Besides, I mean, like, you know, let's get my water here. Caro. James always, like, you know, has a lot of hyperbole in the AVGN for obvious reasons, because it's funny, so. So it might not be that bad, right? Although, you did say you wanted to see me suffer, so it's probably gonna suck. Ah, boss time. So this is the castle. Oh, it's going to be a fair one for sure. ... Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. We'll hop to it after we beat this level here. It'll be a good spot to stop. Seedorf, the king of this castle. Ah, you're the brat the mighty Gadius spoke of. I knew it. I'll put you in your place. Time for you to go away. Oh yeah, I remember the big dolphin now. Right, it's Carl's mommy. All right. I don't remember. What do we need to do? I do really like this music. Ow. Do I need to grab you? Yes. Ah, I know what I need to do. Alright. I pretty sure I need to grab him and then, like, throw him onto a spike ball. That's my hypothesis. Let us test this. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Definitely need to grab him. That's for sure. Crap. It's kind of fallen out of fashion these days, but I've kind of always had a soft spot for bosses that don't have an immediately obvious, like, way to defeat them. And you kind of have to, like, spend time, like, figuring it out before you can actually fight them. And that's kind of how all the bosses in this game are. Do I have to... Maybe I need to throw him at the fish when she jumps at me. That's my second hypothesis that I need to test. Hop at me, big fishy. That's it. There we go. So satisfying when you figure out stuff like that. I wish more modern games like had enough faith in their players to let them figure stuff out like that, or figure things out like that for themselves. Because it's like a little tedious at first, but once you figure it out, it just feels so good because it's like, the game didn't tell you how to beat it. You figured it out. You figured out the boss's weakness. To be fair, this game's also designed well enough that, its visual design kind of like hints at what you need to do, like him jumping on the spike balls and rolling towards you is a pretty good indication that you need to grab him, and then you can kind of infer what you need to do beyond that point. What the frick? You call yourself a king of Jugpot, and you get beaten by this brat? Weakling, useless, no good. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, I love how Klonoa is just like, dude, shut up. This is amazing. I love this game. This song is madness. Yes, it's great. Was Gex not suffering enough? Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah, Gex was something. It was something, all right. I love hearing the same quip 3 times in a row. It makes no sense. I didn't realize how, like, sexual and horny Gex is. Like, that was kind of threw me for a loop. There was, like, him talking about some woman's wig freezer. Like, it was very clearly, like, an extremely inappropriate innuendo. Like, what, I don't even remember exactly what he said, but Gex was something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sly has some bosses like that, too. Ooh, I definitely need to play Sly then. Yeah, bosses that need brain power, I think, are mostly the best. They can also be memorable. Yeah, I mean, it's been probably, like, 15 years since I played the Wii version of this game, and that's the only time I ever played this game, and I remembered that boss. I didn't remember how to beat it, but I did remember that boss. Which I think is incredible. It was the fact that I had to figure it out back on the Wii probably left an impression in my mind that reminded me of, this boss. Very memorable indeed. The Retro Count. Me and the homies love Klonoa. What's up? Nice. I'm glad you love Klonoa. We also love Klonoa. Here, we're gonna put it down here and hop to Raid 2020 on the NES, which is a game I've never even heard of, and apparently it sucks, so that's gonna be fun. Well, yeah, maybe come back to Klonoa next week. I kind of like this playing through a single level of Klonoa each week as we hop around. It's kind of nice. Karul! Here I am. The way he is like animated and the way he looks kind of reminds me of Mischief Makers. I think I said that last time we played too, that this game kind of reminds me of Mischief Makers on the NES, or N64. Also an underrated game from this generation. Ooh, let's go. Oh yeah. In the world of gaming journalism, hard boss fights need to be figured out or know them out. Yes, indeed. Game journalism. Don't think we've had ethics or even just competency in game journalism since before Gamergate. So, fun fact, I've been diving into a lot of like retro magazines, like from like 92, 93, 94, somewhere in there, like EGM or like early Nintendo Power. And I've been reading, because a series of videos I'm working on right now, I wanted to see what the reaction of the games I'm talking about was back in the day, because they tend to have people view them a little differently these days, I think. And so I've been reading like old like game reviews and old articles and stuff. And for the most part, I think the game critics back then, very clearly they were a lot more competent at playing games, but they also still had shit opinions on games. At least some of the ones that I've read. So I don't know about the whole like competency in game journalism since before Gamergate. I kind of think it's always been bad for the most part, with a few exceptions. Like there's obviously standouts, like IGN has had some good writers over the years, GameSpot's had some good writers, EGM's definitely had good writers, and Giant Bomb actually used to really have a lot of good writers on their team back when I read Giant Bomb. But yeah, but as a practice, I kind of think game journalism has always been crap. It's just that back in the day, it was a different kind of crap than it is today. It was more these like fuckwads that are really good at video games and very elitist about the hobby, talking about shit that, well, this game sucks because it's not like this or something like that. Whereas nowadays, it seems like everybody just has like a personal opinion or something. So it's different, but I think it's still crap at the end of the day for the most part, as a culture anyway. Is Mischief Makers any good? I've owned it for years, but you've never played it for more than a few minutes? Oh, I love Mischief Makers. I think it's a great game. I've only played through it twice, I think. At least twice that I can remember. It's kind of like Klonoa, like you were saying. It takes some getting used to, but once you get it down, it's a lot of fun. I really like Mischief Makers. Man, your Mischief Makers stream 3 years ago was so much fun. Did I stream Mischief Makers? What? Did I stream Mischief Makers? I don't remember streaming Mischief Makers. Did I? Damn. I'm having a brain fart here. I don't remember streaming Mischief Makers. I would like to do that. Hope you're doing well. I came across your top 10 video game consoles video the other day, and I wanted to say nice content. Thanks there, Retro Count. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping into the stream and joining us. Oh, yeah, I got to go too. I'm too busy checking out the chat here. Well, Coast, you're kind of freaking me out. I do not remember streaming Mischief Makers ever. Huh. We are looking for Raid Shadow Legends. I mean, Raid 2020. That's what we're looking for. Hopefully I have it. Oop, I should have it if it was released back in the day. Raid 2020. There we go. Let's do it. All right. I'm excited. Never heard of this game. Okay. Whoa! I see. It's one of those games. It's a Color Dreams game, so it's like Bible Adventures. Okay, there we go. Winners fight drugs. Well, it's a good thing I don't smoke weed anymore. I'd be a major hypocrite. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, you said that. Nintendo Power at least needed to play the game well enough to make the game guides and the rest of the magazine. That was another thing I've been noticing is I feel like the best game journalists actually like know the game well enough to comment on it, whereas you can kind of tell even back in the day, the people, like when people had like just played like a few games, like I think it was EGM, they had like a % of the game completed like in their reviews, and that kind of bugs the crap out of me. Like I read a review for what the hell was it? I want to say it was for something like Virtual Bart or something stupid like that. Terrible game. But Virtual Bart on the Sega Genesis, and it said like % completed, like 20%, but they were doing a review of it anyway, and I'm like, okay, I get it. It's a crappy game. But you could like maybe, you know, give it a little more time and actually maybe beat the game before you write a review on it. I don't know. I think if you're gonna do something in a professional capacity like that, you should put a little bit of effort and time into it. So yeah. I think I matched a Pilsner with it, unless it was the other game the same developers made. I did do Gunstar Heroes by Treasure. That's probably what you're thinking. I bet that's what you're thinking, because yeah, I really don't remember streaming Mischief Makers, but I definitely streamed Gunstar Heroes at some point. So yeah. Yeah, I miss learning about games from friends in the school playground. That was always the best, yeah. Game journalism never really clicked for me. I did like it briefly when I had, like, computer lab at school, and we would have some free time or something. I'd hop on, like, GameSpot or something like that. That was the most I ever liked this. Oh, yeah, maybe I should play so we don't have to keep listening to this music. It's actually not that bad. It's just really repetitive. Let's see. AD 2020, a plague of narcotics transcending the bounds of race. I thought that said sodomy, but I'm pretty sure it said economy. Oh, okay. We're playing Shadow. Mission briefing. You must... Oof. Okay. Not gonna lie. This is the best game I've ever played. Where's my health bar? Are those mines? Those are mines. Cool. Okay. Well, it feels like a Color Dreams game, that's for sure. Boing. I like how... I like how just jumping on top of enemies, you kind of like stick to their head briefly. Oh, I love it when people that have no concept of game design make a video game. Game over. Looks like you have lost this time, Shadow. Press A along with start to continue. A along with start to continue. Okay, cool. So that was grade 2020. We're gonna try that again. And have time to put a stranglehold on America. You must destroy Pitbull. The Jesus Christ, I can't read that fast. You bastard. I like how it's a bait shop, but bait has been crossed out, so you know it's where you go to buy drugs. I feel like stopping and taking the time to actually shoot enemies is just asking for trouble, so... Can I get up here? Okay, first of all, what drug dealers, except like the most like world-class drug dealers, have enough money to buy landmines to put all over their dock like this? Oh! And now I have a jetpack. And now I have boots. Oh, even the birds kill you. Of course the birds kill you. Why wouldn't the birds kill you? Dynamite Heady! Oh yeah, I did play Dynamite Heady, didn't I? Yes! Great game. Love Dynamite Heady. Except the American version is objectively worse, because they jacked up the difficulty in that because of the US rental market, and it sucks. Can I... Oh, get in there. Ah, yes. We're making progress. Never mind. We're dead. Jesus Christ, I feel like I need to do some drugs after playing this game. I mean, winners fight drugs. I'm a winner. Or not. For me, like Noah said, it's always obvious who's getting paid to write the review rather than genuine people. Yeah, I mean, part of me also has a little bit of sympathy for, like, some game critic, or not, I feel like critic and reviewer is like a different thing. But some game reviewers, because I have done semi-professional like reviews like for websites that no longer exist, and the crunch is a real thing. So it was something I learned the hard way was like, if you're gonna write for like a gaming rag or a website or something like that, and they give you a review copy of a game, you very rarely have more than just a few days to play through the entire game and then write a review on it. And usually, at least the websites I wrote for, were always like 500 to 1,000 word review minimum, which isn't that bad, but I mean, because most of my video scripts are like, pushing like 9,000 words, so I can crank out some words if I need to. But having to do that on top of playing through a game that could be like 30 or 40 hours long in like 4 or 5 days, and then do it all over again with another game, and then do it all over again with another game, and just keep doing that over and over again, that's a grind, man. It's really not a good job writing for like a gaming magazine or a website. Oh, I thought I was gonna make it to the end of the level. No, you just gotta tank it. That's what it is. Don't take the time to shoot or do anything. I gotta say, Shadow, he's a cool looking dude. Somebody did some good job with the sprite work there. But so, I think like the biggest problem with like game journalism is like crunch time. Like, I don't know. I thought I had. Let's see, what game was it? It was Etrian Odyssey Untold: The Millennium Girl, which was a remake for the 3DS of the original Etrian Odyssey game. And I got it a whole month. I got my review copy a whole month before the game came out. And I'm like, wow, I have a whole month to play through this game. Little did I know, that game's about 150 hours long. So, I'm just going to fully admit it, I half-assed the shit out of that review for my website. I gave it like a pretty good rating because I did enjoy it, but I did not feel like I understood that game fully prior to reviewing it, because even after a month of playing it like I don't know, like 8 hours a day, like I just couldn't physically get the time in to play that game prior to having to write the review for it. And I don't know, I gotta go in this door. Yeah. Hey, good job, Shadow. Drug trafficking activity has decreased because you walked from one end of the pier to the other. Congratulations. Cool. And then it's the same level. Did I just jump on a fly and go for a ride? Is this like just a never-ending looping level? What is this? What? Fungi, what'd you make me play here? Jesus. I think we're done with this game. I don't think there's much more to see in this game, is there? I'm getting surprisingly good at tanking hits and actually making it to the end of the level. God, this guy walks so strangely. No, my jump button didn't register. No. I don't like it. Okay, we're gonna do this again. There we go. This is the game of all time, indeed. I can't tell if you're jumping or walking towards toward the background. I can't either, and I'm playing the game. All right, well, that's Raid 2020, a very underrated game for the NES, I have to say. Honestly, as far as Color Dreams games go, not too bad. Still pretty awful, though. So, all right, what do we got? We got like 20 minutes left of the stream. What do y'all want to play? You got something there, Tempest Storm? Oh, Stuffies is here. What's up, Stuffies? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Lol Pitbull is the name of the crime boss. I know, I'm just picturing like, yeah, Pitbull, the rapper, musical artist. I don't actually know any Pitbull songs, but I know who Pitbull is. I do. The gameplay just instantly made me burst out laughing. They throw way too much at you at the first level. I don't think there are any levels. I beat the level and it just started over. I think that's it. I think that's the whole game. Oh, yeah. Why make a whole game when you can have a forced, moral soapbox to stand on about, fighting drugs and such as that. Bro, I can free you from the curse. Let's play Pinbot from Rare on the NES. That's a good one. Yeah, let's do that. Pinbot. I'm going the wrong direction. Pinbot. Pinball. This is a quote-unquote port of an actual pinball machine that I played before. I actually prefer Bride of Pinbot. I'm not big on pinball overall, but yeah. Oh, you know it's a good game when it says patent pending on the end. Oh, this is Bride of Pinbot. This isn't Pinbot. What the hell? They labeled it wrong. Pinbot's a dude. Bride of Pinbot is the robot lady. Yeah, I want to say this is even the Bride of Pinbot table layout too. Where's the thing? Wow, this is actually pretty impressive for the NES. If I can find the buttons. There we go. Yeah, it's usually left on the D-pad and the rightmost button, and that's what it is. I like how video pinball has been standardized. The controls have been standardized this long. Good old Pinbot. Yeah, Rare did a pretty good job. I want to say this is the same table layout as Bride of Pinbot, though. Again, not too big into the pinball scene, but I do know Pinbot and Bride of Pinbot are two different things. Boink. I'm pretty impressed with how smooth the ball moves in this game, since considering this is an NES game. Dang. I played a video pinball game the other day on the Sega Genesis. What the hell was that? It had dinosaurs in it. It might have been like Dinosaur Land or Dino Land. I think it was Dino Land on the Genesis. Well, I don't know what it said, but... Oh, hey, there we go. We got to a different level in a pinball game. Nice. There's a big old 25,000 points up there. Boing. I was just about to say this is like the best I've ever done at video pinball, and then I immediately fell into the thing. Nice. Knowledge, it requires you to kill the enemies, but don't do it. Oh, for that. This is a call for help. Moral of the story, don't educate to stop illegal activities. Simply use force. Exactly. I'm with you, though. I couldn't play a game for 8 hours straight for fun, let alone for work. It's why it takes me so long to beat every game I decide to play and fail to finish many. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted by the audio glitching out again. Frickin' Steam Deck. Jeez Louise. What the hell was I gonna say now? I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back to me. We'll have a certified water moment here. I know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that I finished Pokemon, the new Pokemon game, last Friday, or this past Friday, which would be 2 weeks since the game came out. And I feel like everybody's already like moved on and talking about different games now, and like people are done making videos on on Pokemon, and I'm like, what the heck? I just finished the game. How do you guys like play through a 20 to 30 hour game so fast and actually know it well enough to, comment upon it? It blows my mind. There were like videos of like, my Pokemon review, or after beating the game, like the very next day. I'm like, I understand some people get the game early or something like that, but Jesus, like, you can't be getting it that early. prior to like reviewing it. I know how that works. It's usually like 3 or 4 days prior to the game release. I think I just broke the game in the best way. There we go. Like I said, best I've ever done at video pinball, apparently. I have no idea what it's saying, but I still think it's a pretty good vocal work on the NES. Come on. There we go. Purple was a good choice. Purple was a good choice for the background of the table. You can definitely tell this is a rare game just based on the music, because it sounds like Battletoads. It's got that same, like, bass tone that Battletoads has in a lot of its tunes. I'm getting Space Cadet Pinball from Windows 98 vibes. Yeah, this probably predates that, honestly. This is so nostalgic for me. I played it for a bit as a kid. Nice. Okay, I'm out of Raid 2020. No, you're playing Sonic Spinball again. Let's go! Wow, you killed it right there. I did pretty good, I think, honestly. Alright, gonna head out now. See you around. Later, Retro Count. Thanks for coming out. I mean, I'm not even gonna bother entering my name. Alright, what do we got? We got like 10 minutes left. Alright, I think we're gonna do some randomization here. What's my random button? So we're gonna do random arcade. Oh, dang, we're gonna do Street Fighter EX Plus. Alright. Let's see if it runs. It is a MAME game. Nope. Alright, well, what else do we got? Oh, there we go. Idol Mahjong Final Romance. Yep, let's play that. Nope, I guess we're not playing that. Quiz Tono-sama no Yabo no to Zenkoban. Are any of my arcade games going to load, or are they all borked? They all appear to be borked. Snapjack. This one works. Okay. Playing Snapjack. I don't know what this is. Play Wario's Woods. Wario's Woods. That's on Game Boy or NES. What the frickety fuck is this? Okay. Where's the coin button? We are playing Snapjack. This is like a cross between Pac-Man and Defender. What the heck? Oh my god, this is literally Pac-Man shmup. This is a Pac-Man shmup. I kind of love this. Holy crap. This is a find. It's got the Popeye music, so you know it's good. Popeye the Sailor Man, live in a garbage can, something, eats my spinach, because I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Something like that. Oh my god, I kind of like this game. This is cool. Snapjack. What a weird game. Oh, there's a jump up there. No? Okay. Oh, I see. What the frick? What? Dude! This game's great! Oh, except I hit the dino and died. Or the Godzilla monster. Dang! Gotta head out later, dudes. Later, Walkos. Thanks for coming out. Man, the Steam Deck kinda seems to suck. A lot of tech issues today. Maybe give you the RetroPie another shot next week instead. It's still broken. I haven't taken the time to fix it. Well, to be fair, MAME games MAME is always pretty hit or miss depending on which version you have. So I have a lot of like, crap. I have a lot of arcade games on here, but they won't all work with certain versions of MAME. Like, something about MAME, like, you have to have, like, a specific version for specific games, and What the hell? This just like difficulty spiked like crazy. Holy crap. Damn. So I don't think the game's not loading was the Steam Deck's fault. That was most likely the whatever version of MAME I have. That was the problem. But yeah, the controller issues with the... and again, it's not really the Steam Deck. It's something about Emulation Station running on the Steam Deck that doesn't seem to work very well. And I don't know what it is, because when I'm playing like actual Steam games, like Dark Souls or something like that, like it works fine. I never have controller issues or disconnection issues or anything like that. It's literally just Emulation Station. So you can't really blame the Steam Deck for that. It's mostly, but something is a little borked, I think, and I don't know what it is, and I haven't been able to figure it out yet. Spinach honey. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man, live in a garbage can. I eat spinach honey, and I think it's funny. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I never heard that version before. Spinach honey. That's pretty good. Got you about the RetroPie Steam Deck. Snapjack looks very charming. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's hard as fuck. Apparently, it's a universal game? Wow. That was impressive. We're gonna... Alright, well, that was interesting. I'm gonna favorite that so I don't lose it. Cool. Come back to that one. Alright, we're gonna do another rando here. Something on the Super Graphics. No, never mind. We'll do something on the Atari Lynx. There we go. We're gonna do STUN Runner on the Atari Lynx. I haven't played an Atari Lynx yet game on this, so Stun Runner. I wonder what stun stands for. Use joypad to select the level. Press A or B to begin. Novice Cakewalk. Let's do the Novice Cakewalk. I have no idea what I'm doing. Whoa, hey, look at that. I was jamming out and then the music cut out. Nice. I'm out of rhymes, low. You did great, Fungi. You did great, man. Oh, wow. It's like Atari Lynx F-Zero. Whoa. This is trippy. Oh, I need to keep following the line, maybe? Something's blinking at me. This is trippy. I think it said I completed level 1. Death. Shields protect ship from something. I don't know. Can I go all the way around? No, I can't. What the? Oh, boost pad. Okay, we're still in a tutorial level, apparently. Ah. This is kind of neat. Yee-hoo! Oh, now it's freaking Enduro on the Atari 2600. All right. Oops. Did part of my car disappear when I hit that? I think so.
You have completed level 2.
Oh, love that vocal work. It's great. This is a mix between Sonic 2 Special Stages and F-Zero, and Enduro. And also Enduro. It's a strange mix. Blood Alley. Touch the green stars for bonus points. Beware of armored drones. Alright. I feel like this is one of those games that's gonna get exponentially harder as it goes on. Shit. And Atari Lynx games have a weird look to them. I never really played Lynx all that much. I know it has its fans. Zoom. Ah, shit. All right. Oh, dang. Come on. Yeah, I ran out of time. All right, well, that's Stun Runner on the Atari Lynx. Not as impressive as Snapjack, but kind of neat. That's kind of interesting. All right, yeah. And Enduro, apparently. That's what it reminds me. All right. We're gonna hop to one more game here before I call it a night. What do we got? PlayStation. Jade Cocoon, Story of Tamamayu. Alright, sure, whatever. Let's try out cracking this shit. Never heard of it. Ooh. I love that PlayStation 1 boot sound. It's so nostalgic. I hope Link's games look better on hardware. This almost looks like a particularly ambitious Commodore 64 game. It would be insanely impressive if that was a Commodore 64 game. Oh, Wario's Woods on NES. We'll play that next time, Stuffies. Yeah, we'll play that next time. Oh, nah, I'll play it. I'll play it before we leave. We're gonna check out what this... Yeah, I got time. We'll end with some Wario's Woods on NES. Just for you, Stuffies. Crave Entertainment. I've definitely heard the name, but I don't remember any games they've made. Genki. Ooh.
Elrond, god of the forest, the source of all life. He released his servants, the divine spirits, unto the lands. He spoke, I am that which is giving you life.
Interesting.
For a time, they brought life and happiness to the forest. Soon, the forest was visited by fate. The divine spirits created a beast in their own image. Elrond warned, that is the beast of knowledge, and it will someday bring temptation upon you.
It's like a Studio Ghibli animated thing? What the frick? This is cool.
The divine spirits so promised, and gave birth to the beast of their own image. Such was man's beginning. Time passed.
It's a furry anime,
the forest
clearly.
was again visited by fate. A divine spirit was seduced by a beast of knowledge, and so the promise to Elrond was broken.
Did you say Elrond?
The spirit lost its divine power, and by the child of man and spirit, it was gained. This new power threatened Elrond.
All right, you're starting to
and
lose
so
me
was
with the story
divided
here.
into light and darkness.
Interesting. Yeah, this is like freaking Studio Ghibli. What the shit? What is this game? Weird. All right, I feel like this is a JRPG. It's probably going to be really long. Weird. Jade Cocoon. All right. Just explore him here. Mention Ghibli, that makes me think of PS1 working designs, game intros. They all have anime cutscenes like that. Lunar 1 in particular looks gorgeous. Yes, I agree. Haven't actually played the Lunar games, but I am familiar with the anime openings of like working designs games. Okay, the monotone like storytelling is... Oh yeah, this is definitely a JRPG. Which means I'm probably not going to play like more than like 30 seconds of it. I just want to get some actual gameplay just to see what it looks like. Hey, what's up, Jimble Dragon? How you doing? It's a Pokemon-like game on PS1. Interesting.
Sound of winged minions.
I used a curse word again. Oh my god. Ah, for shame, Fungi, for shame. Boo boo. Oh my god. Definitely JRPG like thing. Ooh, I kind of like the graphics though. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, nice.
The tune of a Cocoon Master is such an enchanting sound.
Ah, Cocoon Master. Pokemon Master.
You will be
Got
a
it.
Cocoon Master someday. After all, you are the son of a
Jimbo, you've
Cocoon
actually played
Master.
this game?
That's the way it is.
I've never heard of this game before.
And as a Nagi woman, I will be your bride.
All
but
right.
you know...
Hey, you two! Getting a little hot.
I can't believe there's so much voice acting. Dang.
Louis, this is none of your business, kid. Get out of here.
I wish I had more time for Kingdom Hearts.
I'm
Yeah.
not a kid.
Doing good. Forget we were Sunday till 20 minutes ago. Nice. Yeah, I almost forgot it was Sunday today too. And I'm just like, wait a minute. I think I'm supposed to stream this afternoon. And then I looked at the calendar. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Sunday. Yep. That's the sad reminder. Get out of this.
You're all talk and a butt to. Sheesh, I wonder what his problem is.
I can't believe how much voice acting it is and how clear it is for
that's right. Some minstrels are coming to the village.
this generation. Usually
bet
there's
they'll have
very
some great
minimal
tales to tell.
voice acting.
Well, we better
I'm
get
skipping
some-
all of it because I don't care, but I'm impressed nonetheless. I just want to like walk around just enough to get a feel for what the game is like. That's all I want. Oh, it's one of those games where you hop around. Okay. Maybe I won't get a good feel for this game. Proceed. I'm starting to get Shenmue vibes suddenly. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, boy, do you move... Okay, tank controls. Okay, I'm fine with tank controls. I'm fine. Very... Ooh. Okay, triangle's back. Okay. Camera. Oh my god, this game is painfully slow. Is there a run button? There's a run button, thankfully. Jesus. Okay. Okay, I can live with the tank controls, although it did say 98. There were analog games by then, I believe. I mean, I gotta say, pretty damn good graphics and 3D models for PlayStation. Pretty impressive. Come back tomorrow. Everyone's gone home. Tonight's the night. We're praying to our ancestors. Family is too, aren't they? I'm gonna pray for all the silkworms who helped us here. Interesting. Okay, well, now that I know what that's like, and the stream is basically over, but I did say I'd play Wario's Woods, so we're gonna hop to that. I just wanted to see what that was. That was interesting. Never heard of that game before. Nice. You never played it either, but I heard that it was very Pokemon-like, and there's also a sequel on the PS2. Interesting. Huh. I wish you spammed the button. Yeah. I've never heard of this game either. I'm intrigued. Voice acting is a bit rough. I've heard worse, though it was on par for the course even a few years after Metal Gear Solid. Yeah. Yep, I agree. It was not bad. I've definitely heard much worse voice acting. NES, you are there. We are playing Wario's Woods, last game of the evening. That's the wrong button. Wario. Wait, Wario's Woods is on the NES? Really? There it is. I'll be dead. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. Huzzah. Let's go! This is a puzzle game, right? I don't think I've ever played this one. Maybe I have. Oh, wait. Yes, I have. I remember this game now. I don't remember how to play it, but I remember it. Don't know what I'm doing. Probably this. Kill all the enemies. Oh, I didn't want to grab that. Oh, why did I grab him again? Dang. Oh, I probably have to match 3. Shit. Can I? Oh, I can grab bombs. Nice. Ah, okay. Figuring it out. Not bad. I like how there's so many variations of, like, falling block puzzles out there. Oh, I can run up over stuff. Ah, can I run all the way up here? Can I walk on the ceiling? No. Okay. Well, still pretty cool. Not bad. It is a falling block puzzle game, though, so I'm already starting to get bored because I don't have very much patience for these games, but... Oh. Oh, shit. I already fucked up. Interesting. Oh, I gotta actually pick up the coins. Gotcha. I should have known that. Oh, I can't walk over things when I'm... alright, alright. No. This, please. There's a really nice sprite animation in this game, like on the little enemies that you're blowing up. Nintendo kills Noah for this. Yeah. Wario, wah! I think, yeah. Thankfully, Nintendo has bigger fish to fry than me, because otherwise they would totally hire an assassin for all the bad mouthing I give Nintendo on a regular basis. But this is interesting, but I am already getting bored. Oh, there we go. It's getting different now. Nice. The old itch my nose. Oh, you can do it diagonally too. Ah, okay. Pretty sneaky, sis. Huh? Oh, okay. I'd like to say that was pure skill right there, but that was 100% luck. Oh! Wario appeared. Uh-oh. I was wondering I was just about to ask why it was called Wario's Woods, and I'm like, where's Wario? But... Oh, I see. I'm freaking out. Oh, no, get over here. Yeah, you go up there. No, I don't want to, don't grab him. There we go. Now, I want to grab this, and, oh, this is not going well. Oh, but Wario gave up. That's fine. Shit. Can I do it? I can do it horizontally. Alright. You get up there. Interesting. Not too shabby. Oh. Can only put up so high, though. No. Don't grab stuff when I don't want you to. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's about all the Wario's Woods I got in me. Nintendo, how dare you emulate our games? Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Sorry. Alright, well, that's Wario's Woods. Interesting game. Still not my kind of game, but, you know, interesting nonetheless, so... Yeah, alright, well, that was a journey. We had some fun times tonight. Went to Raid 2020 land and did some various things. Played some Klonoa, and we beat Ristar. There we go. Some good times. Some fluid sprite animations for the NES, but this was 94. Okay, well, that explains a lot. Probably the best games to come out after the NES in 91 are Demon's Crest and Kirby's Adventure. Definitely agree, especially Kirby's Adventure. That game is gorgeous. There y'all go. Thanks, Stuffies. That was a good one. Not my cup of tea, but it was a good one nonetheless. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me for... Oh, yeah. You never seen my Sonic tattoo before? Yeah, I can't really show it any better than that, but yeah. It's a Sonic tattoo. My mom's got a matching one that has the Chaos Emerald that I'm missing, so... hers is like a baby Sonic and has my name under it. It's really cute. So yeah, we got that like, God, that was probably like 4 years ago now. It was a while ago now that I think about it. Yeah. Well, thanks y'all for coming out and joining me for this wonderful retro game hopping adventure. We'll be doing it again next week. At least that's the plan anyway. Hopefully I'll have the Steam Deck working a little better and I don't have the controller issues. Hoping to add some more emulators and ROMs to it at some point this week. Hopefully I can find some time. So, yeah, good stream this time. Just this time, though. Just kidding. Great variety. Thanks as always, brother. You have a good one. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.